We'll get our one demo going, which is Wild Blue Skies. Demo. Then. And I love books. Also, I misspelled escape again. Okay, so this should be Wild Blue. Wild Blue Sky. This is going to be interesting, because this I know is the Star Fox game, and I am going to be so bad at this. I am going to be so bad at this. Alright, well, let me save the ducks. Let's see if we got the other duck. We did. We got the angel and the demon duck. I don't know what these two are. We have locked ducks, and I don't know what those two are. We'll have to figure that out later. But for now, we're going to save. Infinity Cool. Yes. We did. We did get a log duck, too. Didn't we already have the log duck, though? Because I believe that's the ninja duck that does that. I'm fairly sure that's the ninja duck that likes to turn people into logs. Alright, so Wild Blue. Yada. Yada. Why? Why you do this to me? Studio mode, please. Alright, so once that Wild Blue demo starts up, we'll get that capturing. And I need to figure out if this is a keyboard or mouse game. Speaking of chat, I know that there was a bunch of people out there that were interested in Tap Tap Loot. The playtest is now done, and they just have an open demo now. And it has multiplayer, so if you get Tap Tap Loot, then we can do stuff. Sky. Oh god, it does not like being alt-tabbed. Okay, note to devs, your game does not like being alt-tabbed. That game flipped out when I was alt-tabbed there. I wanted to show you the entire intro, but it's not letting me. There we go. And welcome on in over on YouTube. Welcome on in, Robert. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Oh, I like the graphics. All right, so we're going to sit here for a second and see if it'll replay the intro for us. Yeah, exactly. Tap, tap, loot, tap, tap, woot, tap, tap, yay. Now, Tap, Tap, Loot is that adorable little game from the people that did Bongo Cat, where it's kind of like an RPG and it just runs at the bottom of your screen and idly kills stuff while you're typing. It is hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. And it's now an open demo, and it does have multiplayer. Unfortunately, I can only have 4 people in at a time. Welcome on in, Drawley. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Alright, so it is not replaying the intro, but that's fine. Cosmetic rewards. Interesting. So I guess the question is this controller? Or is this keyboard and mouse? Oh, it's controller. Cool. I mean, if it's a Star Fox style game, I'd rather play with a controller. Oh, nice. Very nice, Drawley. You will do absolutely fantastic on your CNA test. You will do amazing.
Long ago, the evil Grimclaw once decorated chief engineer
Star Fox and SWAT cats.
the world into war in pursuit of total power. With the help of the Blue Bombers, an elite squadron of fighter pilots, General Harding and the forces of good prevailed.
Surprised it's fully voice acted.
Mastermind into exile.
Awesome. I will check them out, Games with Jewel.
Years of peace, an armada of robotic forces has emerged from the volcanic regions of the north, spreading terror across the land.
Dun dun dun.
Grimclaw has returned. General Harding, unable to withstand this new attack, calls upon a new generation of Blue Bombers to liberate the world and stop him once and for all.
Oh, this is so full of cheese and the best kind of cheese. Just sorry about what buttons do that. Well, that's fair. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. Find your Star Fox, the main dev from the OG Star Fox on the dev team. That's amazing. Yeah, I get echoes of Star Fox and SWAT Cats in this. So full of cheese, it's good. Yeah, exactly.
Be careful, Bowie. It'll take more than bad weather to stop us.
Oh god, even the voice acting is cheesy. I love it.
Bombs away.
Mission 2? Why am I on Mission 2? Yeah, SWAT Cats was the best. And I actually can't wait.
We'll get through this.
I can't wait until the Kickstarter I did is ready. They rebooted the Kickstarter comic. Or rather, they rebooted the SWAT Cats comic.
I can't see past my nose.
Okay. That's missiles.
Looks like we're not the only ones lost.
This was a bad idea, Argon. Oh my god, I am so bad at this.
These ruins definitely.
Alright, that's the boost. Oh god! Ah! I don't know how to do... Hold on. Stop these freaking inverted settings. There. Continuous fire on. Desync on. There we go.
Grimclaw's fleet hiding here all alone.
Oh, so much better. So much better. I am so... This is why I never played the OG Star Fox, by the way.
We really have to take the scenic route.
You want a piece of me?
I don't know why it says C. Ow. Wait, did I just blow up my own teammate? Why might have blown up my own teammate? I just realized the little icons is actually my teammates. Whoops. Can you do a barrel roll? No? No.
Sending a little something your way, Bo.
Oh my god, she's adorable. This is not my kind of game. Oh my god. Oh!
Looks like the storm's easy.
Yeah, you can do a barrel roll.
Don't go jumping the shark bombers. I'm here to stop you.
Nope, nope, you can barrel roll. I'm just a potato. I hope so. Also, Pokemon Intel. Oh god. Pokemon Intel. I died! Dang it. Oh, chat, why? Alright, so let's try to not blow up our own teammate this time.
Looks like we're not the only ones lost.
You know, somehow I don't... Oh, no, no, you are supposed to attack those. So I'm guessing that you would tell friend from foe by if it doesn't have a little heads-up display on it, it's foe, not friend. Because, yeah, that's friend.
Hiding here all alone.
Oh, God. Ah! Hey! I got it! I had to mash into the pillar, but I got it.
Watch out! This place is falling apart.
It is. Oh, no! Okay, hold on. That's the boost button, so I could have boosted out from that. Okay, okay. I'm learning. I'm learning.
You want a piece of me?
No, stop shooting your teammate. Do not shoot your teammate. Boom. Wah!
No
Wah!
boys. Keep pushing forward.
Barrel roll for victory. God, I'm actually getting slightly better at this. Checkpoint.
Send in a little something your
All right, Jill. Dang it. No, dang it. Okay, so I'm... All right, chat, we'll give it one more try. Odd. At least I hit the checkpoint that time. That's the boss. A is your charge shot. The rest is on homes. Okay. So I might have gone with Kangaroo. You have Rocket Roo. That is true. You could have Rocket Roo. All right, so I just need to not hit the pillars. Like, environmental is my biggest enemy here right now. How the blanketing blank blanks did I make it to the boss the first time? That was sheer stupid luck.
Looks like the storm's easing up.
Don't go jumping the shark, bombers.
God, that's so cheesy considering that's a hammerhead shark.
I'm here to stop you.
Okay. Come on. Don't feel like I'm actually doing any damage to this guy. Oh, I am. Nearly a tickle. Dude, one of your tentacles is down. That's not a tickle. Holy crap. Am I actually, like, playing a Star Fox game and not sucking hard?
Try not to get wet.
Your pattern is... You shoot! I'm gonna stop talking now and just focus. Flipped it.
I've had it up to my gills with you.
Sharks? No. Oh god, there's so many. Ow. No! Dang it. I was locking in there for a second. Hey, we got to like a different phase of the boss. We got to a different phase of the boss. All right. So who thinks that Zero needs to play this on Wednesday to show you how much better at it than I am? All right, but let me go back up on chat real quick. All right, run server CNA test works great for the controller. Yeah, Zero to that's very true. Full of cheese, it's Gouda, blue streak. Yep. Yeah, you're gonna have to play this one on Wednesday, Zero, to show people how to really play it. Yep. Bowie the dog. I think it's Bowie the dog, Roe the deer, Thorn the bearded dragon, and Tank is the bull, I think. I'm sure I mean link to the Steam. It is linked to the Steam's friend list, Bunnyfist. It is linked to Steam friend list. And yes, Argon is the blame. And the game audio might be low. I had this set up for Escape from Ever After. So, sorry if the game audio was a little bit low. And bumper rolls. Okay. Barrel roll. Just Jill's romance option. Get the boss. Yeah, I'm surprised I got to the boss, to be honest. A is your charge shot with looks and okay. Throw the deer, kangaroo. Yeah, that's true. You could have gone with the kangaroo. I'm sure they had the reasons for going for a deer, maybe for animation purposes. Very nice, Talon. Very nice. Yeah, I'm waiting for a goat to come out on streaming before I watch it. I'm just not a big sport movie person. Sure, so it is. You almost got it done. Absolutely. Yeah, it is cool. And I might try. I might try. Yeah, exactly, right. Exactly. I might try it some more after stream. I remember back in the day playing the old Star Fox games and stuff, and they weren't my genre of game. They kind of remind me of bullet hell games, which I just don't enjoy. But that was fun. We failed, but that was fun. So welcome on in, JD. Welcome in, welcome in. The lizard's head is long. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they had to make some adjustments to make the animations work. And I mean, bearded dragons are not typically something you see as an anthro. So I'm kind of glad they did an unusual species. Chimkin sandwich. Delicious chimkin sandwich. All right. But yeah, we're not going to spend too much time on that because I will probably not beat that boss unless we spend the entire stream doing that. But that was fun. That was an obligatory. No, they're all real animals. They are all real animals. 100%, all real animals. Lizards, 100%. 100% tank. Thorn is definitely Wild Blue's Skippy. But yeah, I think Zero needs to play that for y'all on Wednesday before he does Breath of Fire. Just so he can show you what someone that actually knows what they're doing can do with that game. Because I certainly can't. I certainly can't. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. Hopefully the stream title change sticks because it doesn't look like it's stuck the first time. And we will get Escape from Ever After going. Doing a lot of fast hot swapping of games today. But that's okay. I like Slippy, I found him annoying. You know, I never played enough Star Fox nor watched enough of my brother playing that I really had an opinion on the characters. Like, I tried playing Star Fox back in the day. The only Star Fox I enjoyed was the Star Fox RPG. I never got into, like, the actual game. I only played the RPG. I'm frozen some of the youngest of the group. I think he was, but I honestly don't know the lore. I don't know the lore, Daiji. Alright, so Wild Blue demo is done. So that's another one I can knock off my list. But I have to put it in my tier list. Yeah, the Star Fox RPG where Crystal comes from. Oh, shoot, I gotta turn that on, too. Hold on, I gotta turn my shout-out on. Because this is a review stream. Let me turn that shout-out back on. There we go. Enabled. Done. Now you'll do what you need to do. Perfect. Yep, Star Fox Adventures. Yeah, that I enjoyed. And honestly, I kind of wish they had gone further with that. I know they won't, but it would have been nice had they gone further with that. But cool, that is 2 demos now from the Next Fest that I have been able to get through. Not that the Wild Blue demo is that long. If I had no cheese for a grilled cheese, what would you eat with tomato soup? Probably just some sourdough bread, to be honest, Rye. If I didn't have cheese to go with the grilled cheese, or to go with the tomato soup, I'd probably just make, like, a slice of sourdough bread and dip that into the tomato soup. I'm not fancy when it comes to tomato soup. A lot of times, I don't even bother making the grilled cheese sandwich. I just put cheese in the tomato soup. so there's a couple things I want to do before we go into the new book. And as always, I need to refamiliarize myself with controls. There we go. I'm trying to find the balcony so I can up my skills. The name isn't... yeah, exactly, Melina. Hello. Oh, that's right, I have to talk to him to start the next quest, but we're gonna do this first, because I have ink. I want to upgrade. Hey, and congrats on that stream streak, JD. Congrats on the stream streak, my friend. Okay, there's a chance to burn on contact. That's fun. Use poisonous song that pulls a target enemy to the front. If blocked by a shield, the shield is pulled off and Ava attacks again. Oh, we're doing that. We are so doing that. How many do we have? We have 4 more. Or buckler? Yeah, no. Backwards buckler ignores shields. Ooh, no, we're gonna take that. And then we will... Yeah, I guess we'll hold off on that for now. I also love the music in this game. Started tapping on Arc last night. I shot a Jerboa. Oh. It woke up wagging its tail, which had a big arrow that was bigger than the Jerboa swaying around. That's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious, Mur. You know, I think if I ever got another kind of small pet like that, I might look into getting Jerboas. Because I believe they are an animal that you can have as a pet. They're exotic, obviously, like a sugar glider is an exotic, but they're so stinking cute. They're so stinking cute. Ah, isn't the view breathtaking? I often come out here to recenter myself. This job can be stressful, and everyone's gotta have an outlet. You know what I mean? I know that this job is the last place you all expected your lives to take you. But time changes, and we gotta change with them. Glad you're enjoying the view from my castle. Now, what's our next task? Ha 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 ha! Always on to the next thing, aren't we? I actually want to reward you, rock stars, for all the wonderful work you've been doing. This is why I'm sending you on a corporate retreat! Okay. The retreat is being held at one of Ever After Inc.'s 5-star tropical resorts in a book called Treasure Cove. We already know that Long John Silver is working in the security office and accounting. They're sending us to Treasure Island. We're doing pirates. Bros generally make poor pets. Oh, really? By nature, and nocturnal hired superheroes, some of the Egyptian bros are especially building close to the deep sand, often banned or restricted. Yeah, well, that's fair. That's totally fair. And also, welcome on in, Lilyfen. Welcome in. How are you doing today? And also, welcome on into Revelation. How are you two doing? Okay. Then perhaps not getting a Jerboa. Because I am definitely not an experienced handler. It'd be good for you folks to take a breather and catch some rays, you know? And of course, this would be a fantastic opportunity for networking. If I'm not mistaken, I believe the CEO of Ever After Inc. is going to be attending. Ooh. Wow, that is exciting. Thanks so much. Of course, don't sweat it. Here's the book you'll need to travel into. Story about pirates set in a tropical ocean. As always, just head over to the library when you're ready to go. Enjoy! Yeah, this is totally Treasure Island. How's the Crafty? The Crafty is doing okay today. Okay, well... Boing boing mouse. Hey, well, that's fair. That is fair calling them a boing boing mouse. So I think we're actually not going to go into the new book. I think I'm going to go find a place to make some money so we can restock. Because we're kind of low on cash right now. I've never had chinchillas. Chinchillas are freaking adorable, though. What are you grumpy about? Ooh, they say nature is healing, but maybe it's not naturey enough yet. You know what I'm saying? It would feel better if I saw some wildlife. Interesting. How do I get wildlife in here? Oh, hold on. There is stuff happening in chat that I missed. Okay, chillin' throat hurts. Yeah, I know that feeling. I know that feeling, Lilyfen. I have done that many times myself. This. Alright, I'm fixing my chat screen so I can actually see more than just a little bit of chat, because I missed some stuff there. Okay, I was crafty, chillin', throat hurts. So I stayed up late last. Yeah. Oh, nice, nice, Riv. I'm glad that you got the one that you wanted. Necessary for Desert Life and Arc. They make different noises and animations at different events. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Mer. Lucky, lucky, Riv. I am jealous because I haven't got. I think that's Lifehang. As long as it gets stuck in your head. Well, that's not a problem. I've had Metallica's Whiskey in the Jar stuck in my head all day. Yeah. Well, and that's the wise thing to do, right? You always do want to get them younger so they can adjust to you. And that is true. Chinchillas will eat everything they can get a hold of. Very true. Maybe get a second. They should always be in pairs, Rye. You should always have 2 chinchillas. Much like rats, you don't want 1, you want 2. Oh, okay, so we changed the name. We changed the name. Okay, okay. Still, Riv, I wanted that one. What? Only have, well, yes, chinchillas can be stinky. I've only had 1 chinchilla my whole life. Yeah, it's better to have them in pairs. It is better to have them in pairs, because they are social animals. Rabbits, chinchillas, guinea pigs, rats, mice do better in small groups as well, I've noticed. They're all social animals, and it is best to have at least 2, preferably 3. Ferrets, too. I mean, there's always that rare individual that doesn't want to be around other animals of its own species, which is a thing. But in general, they're social, so you want to have at least 2. Also, my chat isn't scrolling. My goodness. There we go. You feed them wrong foods or bathe them incorrectly. Ferrets are they are. Ferrets are adorable. I always wanted ferrets as a kid. I'm kind of glad that my parents never bowed down to that, though. Because I would not have been a good ferret parent. All of my characters... Well... Apparently I need to heal. I forgot that this game does not heal you up in between battles. Right, let's get out of here and go heal up our characters. Oh, crafty. Of course, I'm going to heal them the fun way. By fun way, I mean I am going to go... We're going to go heal up in Lovecraft's world. Impairs most attempts to reduce over... Yeah, it does. It does, Lilyfen. 100% true. Alright, I need to go find the free heals. I'm not sure amount of hand holding. Of course, you build factories after they hide and have you run sim. You can skip all of that, Riv. That's fair. Yeah, I will agree with you, Riv. It is extremely handholdy. I skipped 90% of the Sims, and you can always go back and replay them. The only Sims I did were the ones that gave you bonus items when you completed them. But I skipped all of the simulations. And anytime the game tries to tell me how to build my factory, I skip it. Every time it tells me how to build my factory, I skip it. But also remember, Riv, it is a new game and you're in the entry point of the game. They're trying to make it as accessible to everyone that they possibly can. That's why it's handholdy. The nice thing is you can literally skip everything. You can skip every cutscene. You can skip everything tutorial-wise. I'm terrible that I'm going in here just for free heals. But no, I skipped everything. Unless it gave me bonus materials by going through the simulation, I skipped everything. And if I got confused about something, I went back and then looked at the sim. But no, I didn't bother doing any of the simulations because I figured that out pretty quick that it was going to be handholdy. I'm sorry, I'm a veteran Satisfactory and Factorio player. I know how to build a factory, thank you very much. Quite interesting set of first were made with... Well, then that's good, Talon, that's good. I mean, I can't blame them for taking a shortcut to get started, but once they realized that that was a bad thing and they switched over, that's good. Yeah, well, and that's fair. That's fair, Riv. Row of facts, 4 to 6. Prime learn term of commitment. Jump up to 10 feet. Jeez. Associated with an infectious disease called monkeypox. Really? I will go through, and usually it's around, like, the beginning of winter, Lilyfen. I will go on a Satisfactory binge, where I will just play ridiculous amounts of Satisfactory. It's been a while since I played it, though. It's definitely been a while since I last played Satisfactory. I think I stopped playing right before the Christmas event last year, because it's the same dang Christmas event every year. And I did not feel like building a Christmas factory this year. I don't know why I didn't just teleport, but I can fight stuff here. Oh, hello. For safety us. Oh, interesting, interesting, Talon. Yeah. Yeah, I have not started skipping the cutscenes. I have not skipped the cutscenes in Arknights. I have been... Also, let me know, chat, if the music is too loud. I haven't been skipping anything in Arknights. What I've been doing, though, is I've been reading the text and then advancing to the next part of the text because I read faster than they talk. So unless it's something interesting, I totally need to pay attention here. I'm sorry. I cannot talk and play this today. Yeah. I also set the text to Japanese because they talk less in Japanese. Fun fact. Fun fact. You want to advance through a game quickly and it has the option, always choose Japanese. Because they talk faster in Japanese. Something I learned from speedrunners. Oh, now I can block. And yes, audio to Japanese. Yeah, I'm not saying put... Well, I mean, if you don't care about what they're saying, put the text to Japanese too, because it's less text. That is true. You want to get through the cutscenes and stuff faster, Japanese text is also faster. But I mean, at that point, just hit escape and skip the cutscene. Okay, for the sound. Yeah. Yeah, and that's how I feel. That's how I feel, Riv. And some of the story is, I will say, once you get to the 4th area, because there's the hub area, there's the quarry, there's the 2nd factory, and then the area I'm in right now. And I don't want to say anything because it's spoilers. I do like the new area that I'm in. Not always, sometimes English is shorter. It's rare. It is rare that English is shorter games with Jewel, because when you're looking at hiragana and katakana, they use less syllables than we do to express words. But it does depend. In general, though, not all the time, but in general, Japanese text and Japanese audio is faster than English. We're a very wordy language. Yeah. And that's fair. That's fair, Riv. Sorry, I'm trying to decide what I want to do here. Probably should give them a little bit more health. Well, that's why I said generally games with Jewel. Generally means not all the time. But when we're talking about video games, I can't think of many video games where it's strictly formal religious Japanese. Video games tend to be pretty verbose in what they're doing. Unless it's a Final Fantasy game. Unless it's Final Fantasy. Also, where is that weapon vendor you go to early on in the basement somewhere? I can't find him on the map. I don't know what you mean by weapon vendor, Riv. Jesus. You are way farther than me, Lav. I haven't even unlocked the 3rd factory yet. And thank you for that, Melina. Thank you for that. We were going to go try and earn some cash. But yes, thank you for those 100 kibble biddies, my friend. That is much appreciated. So, I'm trying to get 100 coins because I want to go pay off that unicorn that I think is trying to scam me. Have you buy weapons early on in the story like an hour in a restaurant from some enemies that trapped him? I honestly don't remember that guy, Riv. I've been getting my weapons from a different source that gets unlocked a little bit later. That doesn't surprise me, Games with Jewel.
Space!
That actually doesn't surprise me at all. Oh goodness, what are we doing? What are you doing, chat? And also, thank you to Mur for those additional 100 kibble biddies. That is... it is... I believe it's called the Exchange. It's an NPC that you unlock once you get more of the hub up and running, where you exchange... I don't remember the name of the currency, but it's basically the stock market. That's when I've been getting my stuff. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Lav. I have unfortunately not been able to play that much as I want to. Trust me, I want to play Arknight right now because it is new and shiny and I'm really enjoying the story. Nice. Nope, didn't get that one. Well, these guys give me a decent amount of money here. You guys are not giving me a lot of a challenge. These guys better give me some decent money. Oh lordy. And now we've started a hype train. Unicorn's trying to scam me, proceeds to pray him. Yeah, exactly, Rye. And also, thank you, Kate, for those 200 kibble biddies. And to Riv for the additional 100 kibble biddies. Biddies for the hype, heck yeah. Turning up in the nights, I feel, is so good. It's interesting. It's extremely interesting, Lav. But yeah, thank you everyone for starting that hype train, you crazy beans. Gonna say, usually you do the hype trains on Mondays just to kind of throw my week off, and I realized I didn't stream yesterday, so you're making up for lost time, aren't you? But it is much appreciated, friends. It is much appreciated. You're far too kind to me. Okay, so coming down here wasn't a complete wash. It was not a complete wash coming down here. But yeah, I wanted to make some money before we move on to the next area. Because I want to do that unicorn that wants 100 coins.
Chaos.
What? Wait. Yeah, that says that. Mer, what are you doing? Mer, what are you doing? Oh, my lord. Yes, chaos indeed, Mer. Well, thank you, Mer, for those that 1,000 kibble bitties, you crazy, crazy bean. Chocolate cornflake. Ooh, those sound delicious, Melina. Those sound absolutely delicious. But yeah, thank you for that, Mer, and for continuing the hype train, you crazy beans. Crazy, crazy beans. You are far too kind to me, you know that? How do I get in there? How do I get those coins? Oh, just walk behind the thingy. And yes, you are spoiling me. You are spoiling me today, friends. And yes, crazy like a fox indeed.
Crazy
Well, thank you, Argon,
like a fox,
for
maybe?
continuing to be an executive producer for 53 heckin' months, you crazy, crazy bean. And thank you for getting the hype train almost to a level 3. Right, I need to find a way. Hello, darling. There's a cat on my shoulder now. Hi, baby girl. Right, I just need to do this. Sorry, I'm still trying to work out how to do the double chat thing. And it's not working today, so I'm just going to not see my stream. So if something goes wrong on stream, then I'm just going to have to be told that there is something going wrong because I can't see chat today. So we're just going to make that nice and big so I can actually see stuff. Because I missed something else. You smell like poop. Formerly being with the
This
Japanese.
is
Sorry,
the
I'm trying to
level
make sure I
out of
don't
the
miss
bathrooms, and
anything.
then to the mail room, and then to the green room, and hopefully to the recreation room.
Yeah, and actually, I keep forgetting to say this. It's actually Rill's gotcha day today. Today is the day that Rill joined the family. Oh my god, I cannot keep up with this. Okay, so games with Jewel, Ardelia. I do not know the daily login character Ardelia. Although if that's the one with the lamb, I think I have her already. Reveal too, I don't know. Yeah. Tires people invaded. Yeah, well, yeah, and it is. I agree with you, Riv. It is tighter than 14 because it's a mobile game and they know that they have to keep it tight. Yeah, same, Lav. I just met a new character in the science area that I absolutely adore. And thank you to Daichi
Fishies for real.
for those 100 kibble bitties. Oh my god, Riv, what did you do? What? This is the sound of Crafty's brain 404ing. Okay, thank you, Riv. Oh my lord, chat. I can't catch up. Let me catch up.
Woo.
Well, thank
More
you to Riv
chaos.
for dropping those 20 community subs on the channel. And welcome on in to the executive producers, Sensei Theo, Jiro, Little Bumble Boops, Mr. Roo, Prissy Boy, Batman, Malcolm, Luposity, Lilyfen, Tank Hamster, Sheevy, RT the Kobold, Rye, Firewing, Arctic Deathwater, uh, Ian Kane, JD, Ichigo, Revelation, and Tom Fox. Welcome on into the executive producers all. Brain, please, the executive producers, enjoy the ad-free viewing emotes, and if available, do make sure to thank your gift subber. And yeah, that was a big sub bomb. And Siribot is telling me to take a break, which we're not going to. And also thanking to Melina for the 100 fishies for Riv. My goodness. Okay, so that is the lamb one. And a Mur for the additional 100 kibble bitties. You crazy beans. What are you all doing? Yeah. My goodness, you've got me almost to a level 7. I haven't seen a level 6 in ages, let alone a level 7. No, and I get that, Riv. I totally get that. But yeah, that is crazy town, chat. Thank you to Melina for gigantifying the emote and keeping the sub train going. Oh my lord, chat. Thank you. Thank you. That is You'll never know how much that means to me. Seriously, chat. Oh god.
One more little
You'll
song.
never know how much it means to me. I think it's crazy enough that I have people that come back and want to be here and miss me when I don't stream on days because of doctor's appointments. Let alone the fact that you want to support this and make it better as well. It just blows my mind. And also, welcome on into Mind the Matter. Welcome on in, welcome on in. And that is true, I do have a throne. I do also have a throne, but that hasn't been updated in ages. It's just full of dumb stuff. My throne is full of dumb stuff right now because I never update it because I don't want people to buy me things. I feel guilty when people gift me stuff. I really do. I know a lot of that comes from my childhood, but still. Did miss you. I had to do baking. Don't make me. Oh no, Melina. Always more crafty. Enjoy your streams. I'm glad to have you as more friends. Oh, thank you, Riv. Thank you for that. Why? Why? And also, welcome on in, Zero Sniper. I am going to cry if you keep this up, chat. And thank you to Bunny Fist for dropping those tier 1 gift subs on the community. And welcome on in, Sash Tie That. Hopefully I said that correctly. Damadet. Rye Fabian. Oh, I like that name. Rye and Behemoth King Seth. Welcome on in to the executive producers, my friends. Again, enjoy the ad-free viewing emotes, and if available, do make sure to thank the gift subber. And also thanking to Mind the Matter for continuing to be an executive producer as well. These love points whenever we want. It seems to be, yeah. When I'm happy. All I ever wanted with this whole streaming thing was just have a place where people could come and vibe. And I am glad. I give up. I am glad that I have achieved that, at least. And thank you. Thank you to Mur for gifting those tier 1 subs in the community as well. And welcome on in, Saratorn, a Truckhorn, Ouija, Hazy Hazio, and Agromancer to the executive producers. Achievement gets? What achievement? My brain is just 404ing constantly right now. And don't ever, yeah, and Zero Sniper, you bring up an excellent point. Do not hurt yourselves to support the crafty. Like, Zero Wolf and I do not need these streams to help pay bills or anything like that. These streams allow us to upgrade our equipment and have a little fun at conventions. Like, we do not rely on this income to pay the bills, so everything you do here is a donation. Not a donation, it is purely a tip, and it does not support us, so please do not hurt yourselves to do this. Live within your means, and I would rather that you get yourselves a coffee than throwing coin at Crafty. Yeah. And throw them prime subs. Yeah, exactly, Daichi. Exactly. Oh my god, chat. What are you doing today? Thank you to Daichi for using that prime sub here. You could use that anywhere, my friend.
Always
And you
fun.
choose to spoil
Fun and
the
chaos.
crazy Crafty. And thank you to Mur for the additional 1,000 kibble bitties. Oh my goodness. Oh, gotcha, Zero Sniper. Thank you to Riv for gifting that sub to Zero Sniper. Oh, Lordy, chat. Oh. Riv beat you to it, Zero Sniper. He beat you to it. Oh my goodness. So much chaos today, chat. It's going to be one of those days where I am going to be sitting here for the rest of the day just smiling so hard my face hurts. This is going to be a face-hurting smile day, I think. And I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody in that. 'Cause I think I said thank you to Mur for gifting the 5 subs. And then Daichi did the prime sub, and then Mur did an additional 1,000 bitties. And then Riv gifted another sub, because you all are crazy beans. Excuse me. And now Rill is now subscribed. Well, happy gotcha day, Rill. You are now a member of the executive producers. I guess I have to upgrade you for today from intern to executive producer, huh? Well, yeah, exactly, Melina. Thankfully, our insurance covers the dentist minus a mouth guard. Which is so dumb, but that's a whole different rant. That's a whole different rant. You know, what you're doing right now, chat, what you're doing is you're allowing us to have some fun in April when we go up to the Midwest Gaming Classic. That's what you're doing. Yeah, he probably is, Daichi. Although, that's not exactly true. He doesn't have like a basement office like I do in this game. Will's got a nice office. I treat the interns well here. They get paid. Like, the interns at the Adventure Network, it's all a paid internship, and it counts for college credit. Like, we don't mess around here. Our interns are treated just as well as everybody else is. But yeah, I don't know how long it's gonna be, but at First Squared, probably 6 years ago. At First Squared 6 years ago, little Rill entered our family. Guys, I can't learn anything more from the SC plans. I have them all learned. Jeez. Well, give it time, Lab. Give it time, because remember, we're still in phase 1 of Arknights. There's gonna be more phases. Because I know there's people out there, too, that have already finished, like, all of the main story and stuff. They just rolled it. Yeah, and a new event just started today. But I don't think they're doing more story yet. I think the next story phase is planned for later this year or early 2027. So did Rill wander in or did I choose him? Column A, column B, Daichi. Column A, column B. The story of Rill was I was designing a Manakit OC. I was designing a Manakit OC that I was going to eventually commission as a partial. And when I went to First Squared, one of the pre-made dealers had a shark that was exactly the coloring and pattern of the Manakit that I had designed. So I kind of chose him, but at the same time, the world kind of said we need to make this a reality sooner rather than later. You're just not going to let that hype train die, are you?
Sure. Well, the
Well,
shark
thank you
deserves the
to
love.
Mur for the additional 500 kibble bitties, you crazy bean. crazy, crazy beans. Being very generous today. And also, as an aside chat, that's part of the reason why I don't think I'm going to do Arc Knights on stream, is I'm afraid that you all are going to throw money at me for the gacha, and I'm not going to put money into the gacha. Just saying. I have no interest in putting money into the gacha of Arc Knights yet. I haven't found something that I really want enough to contribute to. I'll throw some money at them eventually, but right now, they're giving me enough stuff for free that I don't care about. But yeah, thank you, chat, for achieving that level 8 hype train, you crazy, crazy beans. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, chat. Yeah, pretty much, Melina, pretty much. How about... Oh, is that the Horse Girl game, Daichi? And that's impressive, Lab, because I've seen some of the polls that you got on your ship. You've gotten some pretty impressive polls on your ship. The only one I really want right now is Lifang, but I don't know if that event is still running. But yeah, I'm playing 100% free-to-play, too. I'll throw like $10 at them at some point. Only to say, hey, I am going to support you a little bit. But I'm doing 100% free-to-play right now, too. I don't see... They haven't honestly given me a reason not to do just free play. Like, seriously. Oh, awesome, Riv. Pull that up on my phone real quick, because I need to look at the... No, I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying Arc Knights. It is fun. It is definitely not a challenging game, and that's okay. Alright, stickers. Oh my god, those are adorable. And those turned out really nice, games people. Those turned out super crisp and nice. Tell me who made your stickers, because those are actually really nice. They're really nice. Let's see who you got. I see Wolfgang, I see Blue Girl, you got your Lightning Girl, and Perlika. Okay, okay. Yep, that's a cool party, Rib. I'm still rocking my husbandos and the panda. Because the panda. Panda just cracks me up every time I pull him out to fight. Okay, so the music is loud. Hang tight. Also a test, too, to see if things are recording properly for YouTube. Alright, that should be better. There, that should be better. Stuff from Gotcha. Yeah, well, exactly, Laugh. Hey, no worries, Zero Sniper. You do what you need to do, my friend. Zyha, yeah, I haven't used Zyha either. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Zero Sniper. You've definitely made me smile today. You have definitely made me smile today, my friends. And I'm actually thinking about possibly doing something... Nope, you can't do that. Doing something naughty after stream, but I won't. I've been thinking about our vacay in April up to the Midwest Game Classic, and the fact that I did Molt as the cosplay last year. I kind of want to get a Pokemon Kigu so I don't have to, like, be uncomfortable cosplaying and shopping at the same time. But, unfortunately, the price of those things has gone way up since last time I bought a Kigu, which is unfortunate. Fine, I'll play the game. It is fun. It is fun, Melina. It is fun. Okay, so there's a chest in here we never got. So how do I get that chest? And I will say, too, what I will say, too, is that there's no harm in getting the game because it's free. And if you don't like it, you just uninstall it. I know there's some DRM and stuff with it, but it doesn't seem too malicious. But I don't know much about that kind of stuff, to be honest. do we have 100 coins? I think we have exactly 100 coins. Alright, so let's see what we got. And in there for a while instead of round it. Yeah. Well, and that's fair. That's fair, Riv. Up to your weapon, pulling out her weapon. Drone. Yeah, well, and that's fair. I mean, I'm rotating through, I think, about 6 characters, depending on, like, what weapons I have. So I'm with you there, Riv. You kind of use the characters that work best for what you're doing. And I expect at some point I'm going to have to do something about redoing the party. But I don't think I'm at a point in the game that it's that important yet. We'll get there. Crazy beans. Marcus Gotcha's too. There's a giant sloth-looking drone. Dinos, excuse me. Ah! They're even called gotchas. That's hilarious, Mur. Well, yeah, you definitely can set up multiple beans. I haven't done that. Like, I will be honest, I am... I am approaching currently, until it stops working, I am approaching Arknights like I do pretty much every game I play that has team mechanics like that, is I'm just using the characters that I think look cute. Like, I don't even know if they're good characters. I don't understand half of the mechanics of how that game even works. And I don't really care. Like, much like playing Final Fantasy XIV. Interesting. Much like playing Final Fantasy XIV, I'm of the mindset of I don't really care about the mechanics and the numbers of why things are the way they are. If somebody tells me do this, I do that, and then I just play the game. Like, I am a very high damage dealing summoner in 14. I can't tell you why. All I know is that my FC told me put on this gear and do this to your character, and I did that, and I make things fall down. And I'm kind of approaching Arknights the same way, is that I don't particularly care. Interesting. I don't particularly care about the mechanics and stuff. I'm just using the characters that I think are cute. That's probably not the best way to go about things, but that's where we're sitting. Yeah, well, you do the best you can in the training, Zero Sniper. I know those aren't fun. But yeah, at some point I'll probably have to tap somebody to go, hey, Crafty, you know you could be doing a lot better in this game if you did X, Y, and Z. But for now, I'm just enjoying running around, making money, playing the stock market, and trying to get more factories unlocked so I can make more things simultaneously. Because the funny thing is right now, since I spent so much time on the factory, I'm not actually manufacturing anything. Like, I think I'm making one thing, which is the Citron cans, so I can sell them, and that's about all I'm doing. Like, my factory is not well optimized at all, and I don't care. It's not well optimized, and I don't care. No, not yet. We haven't yet, Mur, and I have a feeling that it comes with the last character. We've got one more character to add to the party, and I'm pretty sure I probably unlock him in this Treasure Island map that we're avoiding going to currently. But I wanted to make back a little bit of money because the Cthulhu fight took a bunch of our coin. The Cthulhu fight kind of wiped me out of money. And like I said, I'd also like to pay that one unicorn just to see what that side questy thing is. But I have a feeling that the last character, our 5th character, is going to be the one that breaks the walls. Right now, I'm just kind of dicking around. We've made our 100 coins to go pay the unicorn. Didn't make that much extra, unfortunately, but I'll take what I can get. I like making, refining, shredding. Yeah. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun making the blueprints, actually. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun making blueprints to make the factory as efficient as possible. 'Cause I think it was Lilyfen, and I'm sorry, I got lost in the hype trains and all that fun stuff. Believe it was Lilyfen that was saying when they play Satisfactory, they try to do a 1-to-1. I try to do a 1-to-2. I always like to make a slight surplus when I'm doing stuff. Because that way, the production line is ready for expansion whenever I need to do expansion. So I like when I'm doing factory stuff to do a 1-to-2. And I'm kind of doing the same thing in Arknights as well. Is that when I'm producing things, I'm trying to make a slight surplus. Just so I always have stock. Because I've also discovered that there's a delivery thing that you can do. So having stock of stuff is not the worst thing on the planet. And yes, we must pay the Rainbow Mafia. That is amazing, and I'm sad I didn't think of it. Refining strength. Yeah, I don't get the Cthulhu Sherlock Holmes thing. I mean, sure. That is one of those times in a game that I say they made a choice. It's not a good choice. It's not a bad choice. It's just they made a choice. It's not the choice I would have made, but they made a choice. Hey, welcome on, Chrissy boy. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, there was a couple of sub-bombs that happened this morning. Chat decided that Crafty needed to be broken today because they couldn't break me yesterday. There he is. Yeah, well, and that's what I'm doing too, Lab. Although I'm annoyed, I'm not making enough amethyst. Oh, so really piles of gold. But yeah, I know. I know, Zero Sniper. Oh, get a stretch. Factories are 98% efficient. Nice. Yeah, I think I've unlocked it in Satisfactory where it tells you the efficiency, because I think that's one of the upgrades you can get through the MAME. But yeah, I try to operate at like 98 efficiency as well. Which is why I don't make a lot of progress in the game. I'm too efficient. Yep. Yeah, and that's what I've been doing, Lav. The only thing is that I have amethyst drills in the quarry that I can't get power to, and I don't know how you get power to because I don't think there is a camp. There's no camp, factory camp in the quarry, is there? Look at steel and Satisfactory because I just tear down and yeah. Yeah, steel is definitely one of the make or break points in Satisfactory. And I think that's actually where I'm at right now too. I think that's where I'm at right now too as well, Lilybun or Lilyfen, sorry. Is because I need to tear down a bunch of stuff. Oh, that's right. I have to tear down a bunch of stuff to start getting the steel production going. But I also think that I was spending a lot of time fixing mistakes from earlier in the game. You know how Satisfactory works. You start the game with just kind of doing shipshod work. And then eventually you go back and you fix the just kind of jury-rigged stuff and make it nice and pretty. And I think that's the stage I'm at right now, is I'm making everything pretty. I wonder if I can make that grow. There we go. Nope, cannot. Alright, so this is the unicorn we need to talk to. I'm just having fun talking to chat. After decide to cast a call. Oh, that's awesome! Now that's awesome, Drawley. I hope you get one of those. Just need to reorganize. Yeah, I just need to fix a bunch of the supply lines to my factory. Gonna make your power lines from the hub area over the quarry. Okay, but they're on 2 separate loading zones, though, Lav. Can you put power lines across the loading zones? I have no idea. I have no idea, Mur, because mine's emerald. My birthstone is emerald, and I don't know how they associate it. Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds about right, Lilyfen. That sounds about right, my friend. I cannot tell you how many times I have ripped down and rebuilt things in Satisfactory. You lose count after a while. Particularly if you're trying to do a forever factory, which I am heck bent on doing this time. But I also have learned that taking notes outside of the game and not relying on the in-game notes is key to remembering what I'm doing in that game. Hey, you. I'm launching a startup enterprise. It's gonna be rad. Imagine social media combined with crypto, combined with streaming. You mean Kick. It's gonna change the world. Believe me, it's never been done before. All it takes is getting on the ground floor is a small investment of 100 coins. Done. And you'd be rich in no time. Just 100 coins. What do you say? I'm doing it just because. Hehe, excellent. You won't regret it, buddy. I regret it immediately. I'll contact you when your investment pays out. And he just flies away. Wow, what a nice guy. Hey, wait a second. How does he know where to find you to return the money? Yeah, I think I made a mistake here. That gave me an achievement. Newsflash! Yeah, that's a scam. Hilarious. Okay. So if I pull relays out there, I should be able to power those amethyst mines. Well, I guess I know what I'm doing while I'm eating lunch today. I think we've done everything we can here. Let's go check our office. We have a new email. To all employees, oh my god. It's been brought to my attention that there's been a rogue unicorn hanging around the office operating a shady scam. I've also been told that the scam isn't likely to fool anyone but the most gullible individuals. Even so, we're on the lookout for the scammer and we'll send an update when they're caught. Cards, Starla. Ha ha. I'm kind of amused that there is a spam folder, and I wonder if there's ever going to be something in there. Alright. So we got the achieve, which was kind of why I wanted to do that. I had a feeling that it was nothing. But at least it got me an achievement. Sorry, I thought there was a treasure chest back there. It's just a box. We're not doing your quest because it's the platformy puzzle. So let's go over to the library. And let's go play in Treasure Cove. Treasure Cove. Alright. So show me you got scammed. Gullible. The name of the achievement was Gullible. Which is fair. That is fair. Oh, wow. Paradise Shores. I don't know how I feel about this. Phew, it's hot here. The sun will not be good for my complexion. I think your complexion could use a bit of sun. Well, excuse me. Don't listen to Tinder. Your pale pasty skin looks great, Ava. Hello there, folks. Welcome to Paradise Shores Resort, a subsidiary of Ever After Inc. You're here for the corporate retreat, I presume? We'll all be meeting in our conference room located just past the pool on the right. Enjoy your stay. Yeah, this is probably not going to be well. Wow. Yeah, I need to get tier 2 batteries. I've actually been struggling to find Ferium Lab. And I think it's because I wasn't advancing the story. Because I found some wild farium. I guess now I just need to pull power out to it. Hey, gang, you made it. This place is pretty sweet, am I right? We're just preparing our company presentation, so why don't you take some time to relax? In fact, this would be a great time to network with your coworkers. Let you know when it's time to head into the conference room. Okay. You know, Flint, networking with our coworkers isn't such a bad idea. After all, continue rising the ranks here. It'll help be well liked amongst our peers. I mean, not wrong. Hey man, you enjoying yourself? Oh heck yeah, I am. I love this retreat. Anything get me away from that old ball and chain. Yeah, spouses, they're the worst. Welcome to this little corporate retreat, my friend. Unfortunately for me, I must stay in the shade. Us vampires don't take too well to the sun. Oh, yes, it's a hot one today for sure. Stay cool under there, bud. Blue Ore needs some Mark II electric miners. Okay. So I probably can't even... Well, I think I did put electric mines on the Farium. Hey, robot, you gonna go for a swim? Oh, I wish, but I'm afraid my circuits wouldn't withstand the water. You know how you feel. I can't swim either. Us hydrophobic folk gotta stick together, am I right? Hey there, Mr. Lawyer. Cute. You're trying to network with me, aren't you? You fairy tale folk couldn't even begin to comprehend the intricacies of climbing the corporate ladder. So I'm going to save my breath trying to explain it to you. Okay, I'm sure you're the only person smart enough to understand this networking stuff anyway. And Mother Goose? Mother Goose, what's the latest gossip? Oh, Flint, it's a disaster. I wasn't invited to Marissa's baby shower. I'm mortified. Simply mortified. So sorry to hear that. I can't imagine why anyone wouldn't want you at a party. You're such a social butterfly. Oh, hon, you're too kind. Oh, I guess that's it. Attention, everyone. We're now ready for you in the conference room. Please follow me. What if I don't wanna? What if I want to jump in the pool? Yeah, Ava does need a lot of sunblock. Hey, friend. Enjoying the view? You know what? I'm just so stoked to be here. I've never been on vacation. That's awesome. I hope you enjoy it. Hey, Sherlock Holmes. Oh, hey, Detective. How are things going with you and, Cthulhu? Oh, you know, it's fine. Just typical marriage spats. Want to travel to France for our anniversary, but Cthulhu wants to travel to the Void. Your anniversary? You haven't even been married, like, more than a day. And their tentacles keep clogging the shower drain. You know, marriage stuff. Sure. Hello, Helga. How are you? Fine. Glad to hear it. Also, I've been playing too much Hello Kitty Island Adventure because I keep wanting to collect these shells and I can't. I guess I can't talk to you. Okay. Oh, so many games I want to play and not enough time, chat. Welcome, everyone. Thank you all for joining us here at Paradise Shores for the Ever After Inc.'s corporate retreat. You're all here because you're model employees with high company impact. So, as your branch manager, I'm so proud of each and every one of you. Now, we have a surprise guest I'd like to introduce. Here to lead our workshop is none other than the CEO of Ever After Inc. Oh. Wow. Is her name Karen? Oh, thank you, Mr. Moon. Such a delight as always, and hello, everyone. For those of you that don't know me, I am indeed the CEO of Ever After Inc. Ever After Inc. CEO. It's an honor to be here speaking in front of one of the finest, most profitable branches of the company. Now, if there's one thing I've learned in building this company from the ground up, it's that teamwork makes the dream work. Oh, God. The Void has style and the Void can dance. Also, the Void has tearaway pants. I agree, JD. I agree. I'd much rather go with the Void than France. Ah, okay. So once I get the Mark II, I have to go back and dismantle all the Mark Is. That's pretty typical when you have a mining system in a game. And yeah. Although, you know what's funny? You know what's funny, Melina? Every time I say someone's a Karen, It always makes me feel bad for people that their name actually is Aaron. And they're decent people. One of those unfortunate things that now that name is associated with something bad, and it makes me feel bad for those people where that's legitimately their name. Makes you feel a little bad for them when it's legitimately their name. Okay. And that, my dear friends, is why I'm here today, to lead you all in some fabulous team building exercises. Yeah, same here. Same here, Yuki. First up, Trust Falls. Any brave volunteers? We'll do it. Well, you've got to be kidding me. Delightful. Let's get started. I have been to one of these corporate things, and they're so dumb. Working effectively as a team is all about trust. This little activity will work to strengthen our trust in one another. Yes. Cinder, darling, I want you to stand up nice and straight and take a deep breath. So why are they doing trust falls from high places? When you're ready, you're going to lean back all the way and just let yourself fall. Trust completely that Flint, your partner, will catch you. This is ridiculous. Why are we doing trust falls from high places? Flint, as soon as Tinder is within reach, press A to catch her. Flint, do not screw this up. I'm going to fall now. What the heck, Flint? Now, these things happen. It's all part of the experience here. Walk it off. And who's next? Would you two like a go? Sure, I'd love to. See how the last trust fall went? I'll pass. Thanks enough. Thanks, though. All right, let's snag another fabulous employee to partner up with Wolfgang, shall we? Oh, my goodness. All right, darlings. Let's try another trust fall, shall we? Wolfgang, just like before, you're going to press A to catch this egg. Egg, what was your name again? My name is Humpty Dumpty. I'm pretty nervous up here doing this. Please make sure to catch me. Nothing to worry about. I got you. Okay, here goes. You got this, Wolfgang. Thanks, Ava. That's scripted, by the way. Oh dear. That wasn't supposed to happen. Hello, can we get this cleaned up? Oh my god. Oh wow. That's crazy, Lav. Yeah, it was. It was definitely all scripted. Trust Falls didn't go exactly as planned, but that's okay. What are fostering a healthy working environment is treating each failure as a learning opportunity. And speaking of opportunities, let's dive right into the piece de resistance of our little retreat, shall we? I'm sending you all on the most extravagant scavenger hunt of your lives. I mean, we just straight up murdered somebody and she doesn't even care. Somewhere in this storybook, out there in the vast ocean, lies a priceless treasure called Blackheart's Bounty. Left behind by the fearsome Captain Blackheart, pirates have been trying to hunt down his treasure stash for generations. Your team building challenge is this. Split off into teams and find this legendary treasure. Uh-huh. Yes, each team will need to lean on each other's strengths, communicate effectively, and think outside the box. The real treasure lies not just in what we find, but in how we come together as a company to achieve something remarkable. Oh, and the winners, of course, will be rewarded with an immediate promotion. A promotion? What'd she say? I wasn't listening. Help you get started, Ever After Inc. has secured a piece of the legendary treasure map. Here are some photocopies that you can use to get started on your search. Oh my god, Melina. Those are good. Those are good puns. Joke's on Wolfgang. He's now rather scrambled after that, and I bet he's feeling very exhausted. I agree. Piece of the map for Blackheart's Bounty. Blackheart's Bounty lies somewhere out in the vast ocean. You first need to secure a ship to sail with. Oh, and one more thing. I'm sending all of Ever After Inc.'s best employees after the treasure, not just this batch. You better get going quickly. Best of luck. Oh. Alrighty then. You all can be on my team, which I, of course, will be leading. Oh my god, dream team right here. Guess that means we're a team. How are we gonna find a ship? have a thought. The book we're in, Treasure Cove. I believe Evergreen does have an employee on staff that's originally from here. We do. His name is Captain John Silver, and he's an actual pirate, so I bet he has a ship we can use. And he probably knows more about this Blackheart's bounty. Oh my god. And yes, I will keep an eye on Wolfgang, because you're right, he is about to crack up. Return to the office and find John Silver. Hopefully we can convince him to join our team. Yeah, I know exactly where he is. It's in the accounting office. Alright, well. Alright, we just need to find Captain Silver. As I mentioned, he works in accounting. So, the thickened plots. The thickened plots, my friends. Oop. Randomly hit a unicorn in the head with my shield. Because I can. I wonder how I get wildlife in this area. Boop. Da, da, da. I don't think he's in here. Yeah, he's not in here. He's in the next area. I have to go uppies. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that this guy is going to join our party at some point because he's on the title screen. I do too, Lav. And actually, Kagan, my friend, out there in Chatlandia, I know you are one of the people that got me into the Pictos games. So, Hagen and whomever else got me into Pictos games, thank you, because now I can do the puzzles in Arknights, because they're just Pictos. They're just Pictos puzzles. Like, I was doing one of the puzzles going, wow, this is really easy. Usually I have trouble with these kind of things. And then I looked at it and went, wait a minute, is this a... Oh god, it's a Tetris Pictos puzzle. I was simultaneously extremely angry and very amused. No, he's not pirating the computer. He's in accounting. He probably is pirating, though. He might be. Why can't you just jump on the table, the monitors, and up on the chest? I can try Ugly Stoat, but I think what you're supposed to do is you go past the unicorn to get up there. But we'll go back and check after we're done talking to this guy. You might have seen a path that I didn't. Arr, can I help ye? Yes, actually. We're assembling a crew to sail and find Blackheart's bounty. Yeah. Yeah, that's one Twitch channel I don't watch anymore, Melina. Arr, so you're looking for a crew for that team building mission. You don't look like much of a pirate. I'm a dragon. Tell me, lad, have you ever sailed through a tempest with naught but a sloop? Have you ever traded broadsides with a man of war and lived to tell the tale? Do ye think yourself a hard man? No. Arr! There will be plenty of time to work on that, lad. Of course, you'll be needing a captain, a role I'll gladly fill, and ye lot can be me crew. Name's Captain Silver, John Silver. I be an accountant here at Ever After Inc. I don't trust you. Former pirate, current accountant. Hi, matey. I used to be a swashbuckler of the high seas. Now I be a master of numbers and ledgers. I balance the books, making sure the company's goal is all shipshape in Bristol fashion. Yar-har-har. Yeah, and you're skimming across the top. So After Inc. has been sending you to chase down the legendary Blackheart's bounty, aye? I spent my life searching for that prize, but after years of naught but empty sea and false leads, I gave up and took to working here. But now that After Inc. has got their hands on a portion of the map, I might finally see my dream come true, by thunder. Now, let me go grab my trusty compass and we can all set sail, aye? Now, let me see here. It's gone. Shiver me timbers, my compass, it's gone! I can't be captain of a ship without it. I'll be right with chat in a second. Yar, some no-good thieving scoundrel must have swiped it right under me nose! Saying someone stole your compass? Who could have done such a thing? A blinking fool, that's who! We have security cameras in these offices. Do me a favor, lad. Go to the IT department and ask to see the security footage. Then we'll catch them thieving cowards. We'll look into this, Captain. Aye, good lad. The compass is me pride and joy. I not go sailing without it. You must get it back from me, me loyal crew. How did I know we'd have to get the compass? All right. Software. Yep, Long John. More ambiguous, complex character function as both a charismatic mentor and ruthless. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 100% Melina, 100%. And I mean, I like the character of Long John Silver. Because you're right, he can be completely ruthless, but he has a heart of gold when it comes to Jim Hawkins. It's a charming story. All right, so Ugly Stoat. No, I don't want to talk to the pigeon. So the answer to, can I just jump up on the tables, is no. The tables are too high. The tables are too high for me to jump on. What I think the game wants you to do is get past this unicorn. But I can't get past this unicorn until I find dice? Yeah. And I don't know where to get dice. It's dumb. Yeah, and I don't know what you're talking about, man. The best Long John Silver is Tim Curry. End of discussion. Best Long John Silver is Tim Curry. Yeah. I mean, if it was Tim Curry's Long John Silver, I would trust him, just because it's Tim Curry. Hey, man, how's it going? You're Flint, right? Yeah? How'd you know my name? Ah, fair question, bud. I'm the security guy here, so I kind of know everything about everyone. The name's Patches. Patches, the IT teddy bear. Hey, Patches, we're looking into a theft that occurred in the accounting department. Can we check the security cameras from the past few days? Oh, exciting. Sure thing, boss. Let's take a look. Of course it's the three blind mice. If our sources are correct. Bingo. Let's move. Of course it's the three blind mice. That's no surprise at all. Those mice are always stealing things. Well, hopefully you have what you need now. Tiny footprint. You can now track tiny footprints leading from the accounting department. Put on the detective outfit? Yes. I like that it auto-switches that for you. And no, Batman, I have not seen the Robert Newton performance. Hence my question of who is Robert Newton. Oh, there they are. Okay. Ah, they went up here. Okay. Oh, my goodness gracious. This is leading me up there to their secret store that we already found. That's hilarious. Another example of Crafty getting ahead of where the game wants her to be. Yeah, totally. This is the area we found earlier. Where the mice have their little secret store. That is so funny. And they'd make me go around if I hadn't already unlocked that door. That is hilarious. Alright, let me save the game, because I probably have to fight these guys again. Gotcha, Batman. Along with Errol Flynn, nice. Our living lifestyle aside for role models after Olivia Reed. Huh. And the Who's drummer, wow. Interesting. And I can't imagine Long John Silver with a southern accent. Or, excuse me, West County accent. That's a pretty nifty stuff for sale. As I found here. That's right, act while supplies last. So I have to buy the compass? I don't think so. Hey, mice, this compass you have for sale, where'd you get it? Yeah, we never reveal our sources, kid. Okay, let me rephrase that. I know exactly where you got it, and we need to return it to its owner. Sure, just pay the listed price and it's yours. No. Look, Captain Silver needs this compass to help us find the Black Heart's bounty. We need that treasure in order to earn another promotion. Treasure, aye? You think of what I'm thinking, Penny? Afraid not, boss. You're real dim, you know that, Penny? Sure, boss. I'll make you a deal. You can have the compass. But we're coming with you, and we want a fair split of the treasure. Absolutely not. I'd sooner pull my scales off than partner with you annoying little rodents. Okay then, fork over the cash. Can't I just beat the snot out of you? Look, Tinder, I think we gotta agree. Let them come with us just until we can find the treasure. Darn it, Flint. Why does this always happen? Okay, fine. It's a deal. If you give us the compass, then you can join us. Alright then, here you go. Shiny gold compass, worth a lot. Alright, mice, let's move. The store is officially on the honor system. While we're gone, we'll know if you don't pay full price, so don't even try. Dragon Quest 7. DQ 7, Azulia, or Daichi. Oh, interesting. Miniseries. The patron saint of International Talk Like a Pirate Day. That's amazing. So what happens if I try to buy it without money? Not enough coins. Alright, so I can't rob the mice as much as I want to. I cannot rob the mice. When is Talk Like a Pirate Day? That's got to be coming up sometime soon. I know I have to get ready for Pie Day and make a chicken pot pie for Zero and I. And yes, they are the blind mice. Although Ever After Inc. restored their sight somehow. Ever After Inc. did restore their sight somehow. I wanna go down here. This'll lead us over to where I need to go. September 19th. Okay, so it's a while from now. It is a while from now. Yeah, I do have to get ready for Pie Day. Pie Day is a good day to make a chicken pot pie, and they're delicious. Me compass. Give it here. Excellent work, lads. You'll be a crew to reckon with, and it'll be an honor to serve as your captain. Yes, they got LASIK. Now, my ship is docked at sea in the Treasure Cove storybook. When you're ready, come join me. You can use the telepager doohickey to travel there. See you soon, mateys. Okay. Bop. Oh, hold on. There is a gem up there. Alright, so what we're going to do, chat, is I'm going to get to the library after we get this gem. Glad I saw that. We're going to go over to the library. And then I am going to take a break because coffee. First, we're going to go talk to the Cheshire Cat and see if I can't do something. I really don't got anything I want. But Cheshire Cat has stuff. Alright, buddy. Hey, here to party the precious sun gems. I know just what you need, though you may not know it yet. Alright, what do you got, friend? I got 9 gems to spend. No. 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 Maybe. We could throw that on Wolfgang. Charge through all ground enemies. Oh, alright, let's grab these two. Because having more attacks isn't a bad thing. And I'd also like to grab that. Now we've got to reconfigure our characters to make that work. So, Tinder. Ours through all ground enemies. I would like to take off Flaming Fury, and we'll give you Brutal Ambush. And Wolfgang, I gotta suss up 2. I want to get rid of that. Also, thank you for that follow, my friend, and welcome on in to the ranks of the Muses. You got anonymous follows on here, so you don't have to worry about saying anything. But yeah, welcome on in, and thank you for the follow, my friend. Hopefully you were having a fantastic day. Younger self-replied, yeah, exactly, Bunny Fist. There's some kind of father instinct wish for Hawk to have someone with him. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I've always interpreted it as he wanted a better life for Jim than he had had. He wanted a better life for Jim than he had had. We'll ditch that. And we'll take Inspire. And nothing else I can put on him right now, so he's just got 1 point left over. Not bad. Alright, well, let us put the appropriate outfit back on, which is, of course, the dragon outfit. Must always be the dragon. Dragon. Must be dragon. And let's go to the teleprompter, and then that's where I will take a quick break. Come on. About time for a break anyway. Who's kind of okay person has done terrible things. Yeah, and I would agree. Theo. Would 100% agree with that. You were just saying that he's not really a villain, but he's not a good guy either. Like, in a lot of ways, I find Long John Silver's to be kind of a tragic character. Because you can tell that he regrets what he did. And there's definitely that sense of, I kind of wish things had been different. But things don't always work out that way. Alright, but like I said, friends, this is as good a place as any for me to take a fast break. I am going to run some ads, so this is your time to get up, stretch, drinks, snacks, all of that fun stuff. And yeah. Get up, stretch, have a drink, have a snack, and we will be back after these messages. Yeah, you're not wrong, Bunnyfist. You're not wrong. All right, you're going to lose music for a second because I'm fixing something. And then we will be back into the game. Now, I forgot I was going to put a party hat on Rill for today. Oh well. All right. So, stretchies acquired. Hydration acquired. Cheese balls acquired. Did I hit the wrong button? Are things not working? Sorry, because I have the chat covering my Twitch window. My OBS window, rather. And every time I alt-tab, we lose music. Which I wonder if they fixed that. Oh, yeah, I did hit the wrong button. I did hit the wrong button. See, that's why I wanted to make sure that I could see things. No, we were just on a break there. We were just on a break. Oh, so welcome on in, Running Paw. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? How are you doing, my friend? Yeah, I wonder if running it in windowed. Nope. Full screen? Windowed full screen? Yeah, no. That's one thing not a critique of the game, just in general. I kind of wish that people would make games where the audio continued playing even when you alt-tabbed. Because even in this world of, not everyone is a streamer, but it's still nice to be able to alt-tab, because like if someone pokes you on Discord, you don't want to lose your game music. Yeah, I meant to do the be right back screen, but I hit the wrong button. Oh, a lot of games do games with Jewel. It's actually funny. There's fewer games. There are fewer games that don't have the music continue when you're alt-tabbed than games that don't. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, not having the music continue during alt-tab is the rarity, more the exception than the norm. Uh-oh. You know, something just seems off about that Flint guy. I shouldn't snoop, but what the heck. Trying not to sneeze. But yeah, it's more the exception that the music doesn't work when you're alt-tabbed. I just wish there was a setting for it and, like, they would realize that even though you're alt-tabbed, you still want the game music. Hey, welcome on in, White Wolf. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Oh, no. So you've been working to sabotage the company this whole time, hmm? Secretly undermining Mr. Moon and betraying his trust. Uh-oh. All to earn this Director of Storybook Affairs position. Because you think access to Ever Inc.'s real-world HQ will allow you to take down the company once and for all. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's about what I gathered. Uh-oh. Dang. Don't these dudes realize they're on a camera? No, they don't. I knew something seemed off about them. Now, what to do with this footage? What are you gonna do? Yeah, I heard you're in the middle of a blizzard, Running Paw. Not fun. It went fine, White Wolf. It was a cleaning. I have to get a cavity filled next week. Nothing big, though. It's something that we've been watching for like a year. So it was a matter of when and not if. But that's fine. I mean, I'm no spring chicken, so having that happen is not the end of the world. I'm not happy about it, but it is what it is. But yeah, hopefully that storm hasn't been too bad for you, Running Paw. That's still out, yeah. Well, internet's usually the last thing to come back. At least it sounds like you have power again, which is good. Ahoy there, Flint. Welcome to me ship. You'll be me first mate, of course. Can ye handle that? Aye. That's the spirit, my lad. Go ahead and get yourself familiar with everything. Let me know when you're ready to embark. Okey-doke. Well, that's good. That is good, Running Paw. Yeah, and it happens, Firewing. I've had several. Mostly that was when I had my braces put on that they had to extract a few because I had too many. Well, Flint, here we are. I can't believe you made it this far. We're counting on you for better or worse. Look at his waggies. Wow, the ocean sure is incredible. Ooh, cool. Crow's nest. There you are. The captain wanted to give you this. Pirate suit! Strike fear into the hearts of your enemies by showing them how fashionable you are. And a hat! I also wanted to wear a hat, but Nickel told me my head looked like a peanut. And then he took it to wear for himself. Can you believe it? Yes, I can. Alright, well, we gotta put on the garb for the adventure. We are now a pirate. Actually, looks pretty good. We are now a pirate. Yes, you can, Firewing. Thanks again for letting us mice join your crew. We'll make it worth your while. Heh. Yeah, through a multitude of reasons, you can have too many, Firewing. Like, retaining baby teeth is one way. Not here right now, Firewing. Someone from the office told me once that I'm too high-strung and that I should go on a cruise to relax. I suppose this is the next best thing, isn't it? But yeah, there are many different ways that you can have too many teeth. Retained baby teeth is usually the main reason that people have too many. That was my thing. There were several baby teeth that I decided not to lose. That's nice. Are you having fun, Daichi? Alright, well, I don't know if there's anything else to explore here. The only thing I can think of is trying to light the torches with tinder. We cannot, but at least we get free heals. who haven't we talked to yet? We haven't talked to you. Hi, Flint, you made it, finally. Alright, I talked to that mouse. I haven't talked to this mouse. Thanks again for letting us mice join your crew. We'll make it worth your while. Hey. Alright, well, let's continue the adventure. Arr, now you be looking like a true pirate. Should we start our voyage? I bet you he would have yelled at me had I not put the pirate outfit on. Off we go! Oh, cute. We're gonna have to collect the pieces of the treasure map. Fun. What a beautiful start to our voyage. You know, I wrote a song about a rainbow. Do you guys want to hear it? Sure. Actually, let me go fetch a barrel to sit on. I don't think she's coming back, Wolfgang. Oh, are rainbows supposed to move towards you? Oh no! Oh no! It's a ship-to-ship battle! Rainbow Raiders. Oh my god. Well, look at what we have here. Some more Ever After Inc. employees chasing after Blackheart's bounty. We'll make quick work of you. Prepare to be boarded. Well, and that's good running, Paul. What's with that, dude? No, that's what I want to do, actually. Research. What's up with this guy? Pirate Unicorn. A unicorn with a thirst for adventure. They can stand on barrels and charge towards you. Okay. It is a barrelmancer. Fortunately, we need to get the flying guys down first. Ow, okay. Alright, that's fine. Flint. Love the music in this zone, too. Alright. This is not ideal. Because I can't use Brutal Ambush because the unicorn horn is pointing towards me. Wing Smackdown is a waste of MP. What I can do, though, is I can switch to Ava. And we can do a Roo Romp. Ow. Okay, noted. And alright, Buckler Multi-Bash. Those will hit everybody. Nice. Oh, look at that! Now we can do this. Set them on fire. Oh, I took off the thing that does fire on all three of them, didn't I? Ha ha ha. Yeah, I know, Melina. Nice. Yeah, I have to say, the music in this game is one of, if not my favorite thing. Because pretty much every track has been a banger or a perfect piece of background music. We yield. Take our treasure. You better. Blimey, you fight better than I reckoned. Watching you spar makes me yearn for my youth, but alas, me fighting days are behind me. With your skills, though, perhaps we can have a chance at finding Blackheart's bounty after all. Yeah, like the captain said, very good job with the violence and everything. Us mice are gonna stay out of it, though, if you don't mind. Looks like you're gonna be our fighters on this voyage. Follow me. I'll show you to your quarters so you can take a rest. I already found my quarters. Arson. What is a pirate's favorite crime? Arson. Uh-huh. What is an ailment that every pirate is terrified of? Yeah, what ailment is every pirate afraid of getting? And also, what's a pirate's favorite letter? Scurvy is a good answer, but is not the right answer, Daichi. You're close, though. Let me know when you want me to say the punchline. Because it's hard when you're the voice and you're dealing with chat. Just give me a chance to eat cheese balls, though. Which I'm amused to report, it is half gone already. We are cheese ball fiends in this house, because we rarely get them. I have no idea. Purple tunnel. Ailment that every pirate is terrified of. Carpal tunnel. I know, it's horrible. I know, it's really bad, Bunny Fist. As is, what's a pirate's favorite letter? And with a pirate's favorite letter, you would think it would be R, but it's actually C. They're very bad puns. I make no apologies. These beds here are yours. You can rest up in them anytime to fully restore HP and MP. When you're ready to keep sailing, give me a holler. Yeah, I know. I already found the bed, Silver. Alright, round 2, Electric Boogaloo. Oi, Flint! I was thinking since these waters be teeming with other pirates searching for Blackheart's bounty, I reckon we need a lookout to stay up in the crow's nest and spot incoming ships so we don't get ambushed. Before we leave, can you talk to the crew and find someone to do it? One of your folks, not one of them blind mice, lad. Ah. That's good, Aragon. Me, up there at the crow's nest? Don't be absurd. I don't do heights anymore, remember? Find someone else. Eh. You want me to keep watch up in the crow's nest? I'd love to. Head up there right now. I won't let you down, Flint. Wolfgang, you are fresh. You are precious, Wolfgang. Arguably my favorite character. Alrighty. Thanks for the help, lad. Now, are you ready to continue our journey? Let's go. Round 2, Electric Boogaloo. Oh, do pirates enjoy R-rated movies? R-rated movies, 'tis the pirate's favorite. Have a look at the map with me, lad. See that isle circled up there? That's Port Cutlass. According to this map fragment, the next piece of the map should be hidden there. Cool. We've got a long journey ahead of us, lad. Oh, Ship incoming. Doubt they're friendly. Silver sabers. Arr, what be this now, tourists? Ha! Brace yourselves, scallywags, for a clash with some real pirates. Alright, well, of course, we need to research. But I'm going to research with Tinder. Pirate swashbuckler. Aggressive and fast, these cutlass-wielding pirates can adapt to any fight scenario. Noted. Let's go ahead and... Boopy. Boopy. Ow! Oh. Oh, nice! Yeah, whatever. You go ahead and do research. Gunslinger. These lumbering sharpshooters never miss. Oh, okay. Fair enough. That's fine. We're gonna set them on fire. Brutal ambush! Nicely done. Nice. Alright. Go ahead and do a buckler throw. Boop. Missed. And dead. Might be the lighting of the level, Firewing. Arr, you're tougher than you look. Retreat! Yeah, I agree. Tinder does look a little blown out color-wise, but they all do. I think that's just this level. The lighting is off. Nice. You sure, sir, showed them. Since you're defending the ship and all, us mice want to show our appreciation. Don't talk to me if you need to purchase items and such. You won't believe our prices. You're charging us for items. I thought we were on a team here. Good business is a good business. It's not the personal, lady. But no, I think it's the lighting of the level, because Timber looks normal down here. Why'd I save before healing? Now I'll save. Yeah, that's true. Both of those things could be true, Bunny Fist. But yeah, I mean, everybody looks kind of washed out on board the ship. I think it's just the lighting. Yeah, I know. I'd like to purchase items, please. Hey, but thought there does wonders for my skin if I had skin. Backfire. Shares gamer tag. Plastic appears to be staged. Yeah, true. The captain isn't blown out, but my characters are for some reason. Here's gamer tag. It's plastic because it appears to be staged. So what's the gamer tag? What's her gamer tag? What's her gamer tag, Melina? Because I'm curious. I would like to buy things. What do you have? Ha 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 ha. Every season is PSL season. No. No, it is not. Oh, pumpkin spice lattes. I'm just not a fan. I'm not a fan of them. Okay. So I'll have to make some money and get more items. No, I don't want to buy anything. Let me out. Yeah. I doubt it. Pistachio surrogate llamas? Maybe. Maybe, Daichi. But yeah, I think it's just a lighting thing. For some reason, my characters are very washed out in this area. Boy, Flint, ready to continue our trek? Yes. But yeah, I doubt that, Melina. And you know what's funny? You know what's funny is that in general, and I need to do this across Steam in general, is I don't care how many hours someone has gamed. Like, nobody needs to know that I've spent that much of my life playing video games. Like, I don't track how many hours I have played a video game for, or like that I play video games. I don't want to know. Because, it's actually funny. Well, let me get through this and I'll talk while we're battling. We may be small, but wait, I forgot the other part. Tiny but mighty, I think, is what you were looking for. I'm not even gonna bother here. Just gonna do this. And you were gonna do a frog kiss. Beautiful. Now, we need timber. Or tinder, not timber. Ow. Oh, a rock! And down. Perfect. And goodbye, gnome. So what were we talking about? Oh, yeah. I recently listened to an editorial about, are video games bad entertainment? And it was extremely interesting, and we're going to go on a little crafty aside here for a second before we continue this. It was a very interesting thing, because if you tell somebody... Let me rephrase. Why? And just think about this for a second, chat. Think about this for a second. Why is it socially acceptable that if you say to somebody, hey, I just got this book from the library, and I started reading it Saturday morning, and I spent all day reading it and didn't finish until, like, I had to go to bed. And people are like, oh man, that must have been a really, really good book, and they think that's a day well spent. But if you say, yeah, I logged into my Final Fantasy 14 game, and I played all day, and pretty much played until I had to go to bed, people are like, oh, that's a wasted day. Why didn't you do something useful with your day? What's the difference? Like not to put a weird question out there into the ether, but what is the difference between spending all day reading a book from the library or spending all day playing a video game that you enjoy on a day that you have off? Yeah, there isn't, Melina, but think about society. Society looks down on somebody and says, oh yeah, you're an otaku, or you're no-lifing that video game. Well, how is that any different from you reading a book all day? Yeah, exactly, Melina, exactly. But you know what's funny is I've been a victim of that. I have told some people, like, on a winter day when the weather's bad, or like a rainy day or something, yeah, I logged into Final Fantasy and I pretty much played Final Fantasy on and off all day. And people are like, wow, that was a wasted day. Why didn't you do something useful with your day? And I'm like, well, what'd you do? Well, I read a book all day. What's the difference? Like, it's a day off. I don't have anything else to do. The weather's bad outside. Like, what's the difference? Why are video games looked down upon as a form of entertainment? Because no one ever says that books will rot your brain, but they say video games will rot your brain. Okay. Explain to me how an emotionally invested, story-rich game like Clair Obscur is rotting my brain. How is Clair Obscur any different from Lord of the Rings? Think about it. Yeah, exactly, Daichi. And I mean, my determination between hobby and real job is, can you support yourself by streaming? And for a lot of people, supporting themselves streaming is what keeps it in the hobby category. But saying that it's a hobby also gives that connotation of you're losing money. Because you can certainly make money streaming. I make money streaming, but it's not enough to support myself on. I still have to have a second skills that pay the bills. So for me, streaming is still a hobby. It just happens to be a hobby that makes money. I don't know. It's just, it was a very interesting listen from a bunch of video gamers that are a little bit younger than I am, but they've had the same thing. They also had a big, they also had a big thing about girl gamers, because I grew up during that phase too. Yeah. Video games are often looked down upon due to the persistent stereotypes, leaving this childless and social waste. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Virtual violence in real world. Yeah. On side of the memes, relatively young interaction in nature contribute to the stigma. Yeah. That is true. I also, and you're funny, someone said it's generational. Yeah, generational and divide type issue. You're not wrong. You're not wrong there either, Daichi. Because the person that was doing the little talk editorial thing was saying things like, yeah, a lot of people that say video games are a waste of time and rot your brain are the people that grew up where Pong was the only video game they had. So it's kind of like, well, what do you think of when I say video game? And they'll describe Frogger to you. Well, games are not the same as they are anymore. Like, there's an entire genre of games called visual novels. Come on. Yeah, exactly, Melina. And I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people, Melina. Like, I used to be able to sit down and read a book in one day, but I'm too fidgety nowadays, where I have to, I'm too fidgety these days where I have to be doing something else while doing a book or something. So I do a lot of audiobooks and podcasts nowadays. But it's the same thing. It's like the same argument of listening to an audiobook is not reading a book. Well, yeah, it is. You're still getting it, just in a different medium. I mean, that's kind of like saying to a blind person that you're not reading books because you're doing audiobooks. Well, they're blind. That's the only way they can do it. Well, what's the difference? Just because I'm a fully sighted person, I still think reading a book is also listening to an audiobook. Called Zennial. I know I fall into it. You're in my... fall into that as well. It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me, Theo. Because I am on the cusp of being a millennial. Being a person born in 82, I'm right on that bleeding edge of being a millennial. But it's weird because I have a lot of sensibilities of the boomers in my head. But I'm also a millennial. But I also understand where Generation Z is coming from. It's weird. Well, yeah, exactly, Melina. Well, send me the link, Theo. Yeah, Gen X for the win. I don't know, it was an extremely interesting listen, and they brought up a lot of good points of, like, you ask the average person that's older, like in the boomer generation, what a video game is, and they don't have a clue. And it kind of reminded me of the first time I had my dad listen to Distant Worlds, that Final Fantasy orchestral stuff they do. The first time I had him listen to it, I was just playing the music in my room, and he commented, wow, this is some really good music. Where's it from? Because he knew I was into J-pop and stuff like that. And I'm like, Dad, it's video game music. He's like, no, this isn't video game music. I'm like, yeah, it is. And then I introduced him to Halo music, and his mind was blown. But he had no clue. Thank you, Theo. And that's true. X are not really boomers, you're right. Boomers are the generation before X, but a lot of the boomers like to say they're Generation X, even though they're not. But yeah, it was very interesting. And actually, one of his favorite songs was, what was it? Salsa de Chocobo and Flamenco de Chocobo. Like, he loved those. He loved the Chocobo songs. I miss that, man. Speaking of Halo, do you know one that the music for Halo also did Flintstones Vitamins commercial? I did not know that, Daichi, and that's hilarious. That's hilarious that the Halo person also did Flintstones vitamin commercials. I mean, why not? You gotta start somewhere, right? I mean, You know what? You know what, Daichi? That kind of falls in the same factoid as Trent Reznor did the music for a Disney movie. That also kind of blows people's minds sometimes when they hear that. Because you think Trent Reznor and you think Nine Inch Nails and all that. No, he did the music for a Disney movie. It's like, wait, what? But he did. He did. And it's a fantastic track, I might add. All right. Ark, you win. Give me your money. And I'm done with my little soapbox. Arr, way to go, mateys. At this rate, we should be arriving at Port Cutlass in no time. You know, I just noticed that the sun is starting to set. Every time we do one of these, we're getting further in the day. All right, we do a save. Oh, and another really dumb factoid for you, chat. The coffee's definitely kicked in at this point. Oh, a pirate fact for you all. Do you know why pirates wore eye patches? There actually is a reason they did that. And it has nothing to do with them only having one eye. There is an actual reason that pirates wore eye patches. I can't believe ever after ink sent everyone on this dangerous journey, dang that promotion is aboard. It's sick, isn't it? I wish I saw the truth sooner. Yeah. I think I'm getting seasick. Just stare straight ahead. Yeah, I know that feeling. Exactly. Exactly, Lav. Yeah, they wore eye patches so when they went below ship where there were no lights because it was dangerous to have light down here, it was so they could see under... Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Daichi. I never knew that. And then someone told me that fact, and I'm like, wait. No? Holy crap, that makes total sense. I actually tested it, too. It's weird. You don't mind, Flynn? I'm trying to enjoy this. Aww. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know Mythbusters covered that. Well, that explains why people know. I didn't. This is like the bicycle shorts under a skirt conversation. It's one of those things that I somehow just never knew. Not really. But yeah, I actually tested it once. I put an eye patch on, like in the middle of the day, just to see how it would work, and I left the eye patch on for like an hour. Man, is that weird when you take that eye patch off. Like, your brain short circuits. Like, no joke. If you do that, and like, you do it in the daytime, and you open up the eye that's been covered in the eye patch for like an hour, your brain short circuits because it doesn't know what to do with the visual input. Because one eye is too bright, one eye is normal, and it tries to combine the two images like it's supposed to, and it does not work at all. It was a very interesting experiment, but do not open the dark eye in the light. It's a bad idea. Oh yeah. Well, and that's why I said you have to wear the eye patch for like an hour or more because it actually activates, what is it, the cones? I don't remember if it was the rods or the cones, but yeah, it actually does shift what your vision does. It's really cool. It's like no, it is not. At least not for me, Lab. It gave me an instantaneous splitting headache when I did it. Rods. Okay, yeah. So many weird fun facts in this world. Okay, alright, it's beautiful sunset. Ready to continue our trek to treasure? Yes. And welcome on in, Ramon. Welcome in. How are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? But yeah, I think I learned about that, where like if you let yourself sit in a dark room for a long period of time, I think it's at least an hour, if not more. I actually learned about that in a book called War Dogs, which was a somewhat historical fiction. Like, it was based on real events, but it was a dramatized version of the real events where they were training dogs to take overseas in World War II to use as, like, sniffing dogs and stuff like that. It was a really good story. And I actually really, really like that book, too, because it's got a ration stamp in the front of it. It's kind of neat because it is circa World War II and it has the little ration embossment that it was rationed paper. Hey, Flint, how are you doing? Pretty good. Sunset's nice, huh? Yes, it is. It's been a while since I've been able to truly relax. I've been working so hard in HR for so long that I really never took time to breathe. Looking like a true HR person. What's up? Ever tell you about the storybook I came from? No, you didn't. I was kind of a villain, if you can believe it. Witches aren't really the good guys in most fairy tales. Whenever After Ink came into my world and opened my eyes to all these possibilities, I realized I didn't have to be a villain anymore. It's ironic, of course, because by working for them so diligently, I now feel like I was just a villain of a different sort through that. There we go. Well, that's good. That's good to hear, Ramon. I think I was just blinded to everything because I was so enthusiastic about redefining myself, you know? Oh, it's a good book, Melina. I think I'm finally doing the right thing by joining your team. Chip! And I just realized the humor of Wolfgang being in the crow's nest. Wolfgang's being my watchdog. It was a good book. And I mean, when I read it at the young, tender age of teenage years, it was a good story. I always did have a soft spot for, I didn't really want to switch out Flint, but that's fine. I always have had a soft spot for animal stories that are also historical and real. I mean, big surprise, The Incredible Journey was one of my favorite books as a kid. Maybe. Boo. Probably wasn't enough. Nope. Somehow blanked out for a second how to do that blustery thing. Oh, I did not notice the guy up there. I did not notice the guy up there. Rude. Give me that shield. Alright, so we need Flint. Oh, get the guy up there that I didn't see earlier. Ow. 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 Alright, let's get her out of the party, please. Go ahead and grab Tinder. Tinder. Do a brutal ambo. Nope. Nope. You're actually the wrong person to have. Biscuits. You know what, though? We'll leave it. We'll leave it. Just make Flint go first. Because maybe that will disarm them. Nope, but that's fine. Because now I can... Ooh. Did I not heal in between battles? I shouldn't be out of MP right now. He bit me with his butt. I just looked over the chat and that's the first thing I saw. Now I'm afraid. Guess it with walking home in summer with one closer a couple. Yeah. That's interesting, Bunnyfist. Oh, God. You know what's funny, Melina? I don't think I've ever read the book Warhorse, if there is a book about Warhorse. I've never seen the movie. However, I have seen the stage play of Warhorse. And I think that's the only reason I was able to make it through that. Was with the stage play. It's not a real horse. It was puppetry and stuff like that. But even with it being a puppet, my God, does that movie hurt. Like, holy crap. Great story. Like, absolutely amazing story, but youch. Like, I mean, with a name like Warhorse, you know what's going to happen, but holy crap, I didn't expect to cry at that. It was just puppets when I saw it. I'll be losing to some pirate wannabes. Because I'm just that good. Somebody help! What happened? What? Oh no, Mother Goose! Oh no! Oh, my hero, you rescued me. It was a disaster. A disaster! What happened to my scavenger hunt team was Oh. What happened is my scavenger hunt team was accusing me of being catty and dramatic. Lies, of course. To make them regret their harshness, I climbed on the edge of my ship and threatened to jump. And well, it was a bit windy, so I slipped and fell. They pushed you. Anyway, I need passage support Cutlass. I did want a promotion, but I'm done with these pirate games. Please see to it I arrive at my destination safely. Sure. By the way, the ship is filthy. The ship is much nicer. You should have seen it. Yeah, shut up. I'll have to look it up, Melina. For some reason, reading that kind of stuff isn't nearly as bad as, like, watching a movie about it. Because I have read the... Oh, boy. I have read the book Radium Girls. And Radium Girls and Code Girls. Because I was kind of on a kick for a little while with those kind of historical books. And Radium Girls is a hard read, let me tell you. Radium Girls is a very, very hard read. Code Girls isn't as bad. Code Girls isn't nearly as bad as Radium Girls. What was really creepy, though, about both of those books is finding out that women from both of those books live within, like, 30 minutes of where I live. And still do, in some cases. Like, I think a couple of the girls in Radium Girls actually still live, like, a half-hour drive from my house. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. 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 What was it? Dip? What was it? Lick, dip, tip, I think was the phrase. Lip, dip, tip. Was, I believe, the phrase, if I remember correctly, from that book. Yeah! Actually, you want to know something funny, Melina? Yep. Lick, dip, tip. Yep. You want to know something really funny? Is, one of the companies mentioned in that book, Radium Girls, the Elgin Watch Company. I have 3 of them. I have 3 Elgin watches. And they are radium dials. We've checked. They do, in fact, glow in the dark, and they set the Geiger counter off like crazy. So I actually own... only one of them is working. They're all family heirloom type things. But we actually have 3 of the watches. Yeah. A few clocks with radium. Yeah, I mean, they're not all that uncommon. It's just very strange. It is very, 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 very strange to me to have 3 pocket watches that one of the women in those books worked on. It's just... History is weird when it gets that close to home sometimes. Maybe a few small travel clocks as well, yeah. Yeah, I only know about the pocket watches and the wrist watches that they made for the GIs. We've got 3 of the pocket watches because, like I said, I grew up in the area of the Elgin Watch Company. So, like, my family has been out here since then, so we have watches from that time period that were bought, like, directly from the Elgin Watch Company. It's crazy. And it's weird because they were cool. They were cool as a thing. And then I read Radium Girls and then went, oh wow, now I have even more connection to these things. This is weird. And it's that weird juxtaposition of they're really cool watches, but now that I know the history of them, they're really, really cool watches, but now that I know the history, there's a part of me that feels kind of weird about having them, if that makes sense. Yeah, like from a historical standpoint, they're still really cool. And the fact that they're also family history things is really, really cool. But there's also that thing of people died to make these. And people are still feeling the effects of when these watches were made. Like, dang. Like, dang. I mean, I'll never get rid of them, but it's still that whole thing of like, they're cool, but it's kind of like a tainted cool. Alright, it'll be dark soon. Ready to continue our voyage? Probably getting some really interesting conversations on stream, don't we? I also don't know if my stream title ever changed. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. History is such a fascinating thing. And I do enjoy historical stuff. Not much into the wars. I want to know more about the people. Oh, so many stars. This is incredible. I want to get a better look. Go up in the crow's nest. Or onto the prow. That works too. Oh, sorry. Didn't know you were over here. It's fine, I guess. Tinder, why are you depressed? Just sit down and stop gawking. Tinder? Can you stop? You're giving me a weird energy right now. I'm not doing anything. Ugh, whatever. The moment is spoiled. Well, sorry. It's fine. Flint, let me ask you something. Why couldn't you and those other try-hard heroes ever just leave me alone in my castle to be on my own? And why did your people just keep coming back again and again to try to fight me, despite me easily winning every single time? Really asking me that? You were a terror to the entire kingdom. Yeah, you keep saying that, but I didn't do anything. I just wanted to be alone, at peace, in my castle. But you're responsible for so much damage and destruction, burning down villages, kidnapping livestock, and the list goes on. Can you prove it? It's just common now. Yeah, there's the dangerous phrase there, Flint. It's just common knowledge that defeating you will finally lead to peace and prosperity for the kingdom. Common knowledge? You realize I never did any of that stuff, right? Our world is a storybook. We're just characters someone created. You as a character are probably written to know all this stuff about me. Given motivations for trying your quest again and again, all for the sake of a good story. But it's not real. I have no idea how much of our entire personalities and memories are just constructs of some hack author. That's a little bit terrifying. Existential crisis time! Yeah, I'm really trying not to think about it, but it's hard not to. Clearly, we have free will, given the recent circumstances. But how much of our personalities exist just because our story author says so? For instance, your character is just so poorly written and contrived. I mean, what a lame trope of a hero. Like, who came up with this stuff? Don't get me wrong, you are as annoying as heck, but I almost have a bit of pity realizing it's not even your fault. I'm just surprised a fleshed out and layered character like myself could have come from the same author. And that's just one of my many mysteries. I guess I can be a bit of a curmudgeon, huh? Is that me being me, or did the author write me to be that way? Wow. Yeah, exactly, Melina. Yoo-hoo! God, Mother Goose, you're annoying. What are you two darlings doing all the way out there? Having a personal conversation. Get your beak out of it. I need your assistance immediately. Please come help. Oh dear me, oh dear me. What on earth will I do? You have to help me decide, heels or flats. Huh? I'm out of here. Wow. Should I wear heels or flats for a casual Friday in the office this week? Armored heels make me look too intimidating. I don't want to wear flats and look like I've given up on life. And wear wedges. Flint, help me decide, heels or flats? Oh dear, heels are really not a good idea at all, Flint. You must educate yourself before you involve yourself in matters of fashion, dear. You know, I have a feeling no matter what answer I chose there, she was going to say the opposite. Yeah, I know, Melina. Roast goose is delicious. Oh, more pirates. Midnight Marauders. In the cover of a night we raid. Uh-huh. Ooh. Cannons are inanimate and you don't need to defeat them to win a fight. When an enemy lights a cannon, it'll go off a turn later and do massive damage. Watch out. Okay. So what I hear is, don't let them use cannons. That is what I hear. Yes. Why does all the music in this game have to be such a banger? You know, I'm also realizing I probably should put that fire attack back on Tinder. Because that fire attack... Oh! Okay. Nice. Alright, now I can tongue the shield. Perfect. Ow. That didn't do too much damage. Yes. Take out Flint. Dang it. Nope. Can do that, though. Brutal ambush. Dang it. Bonk. Bonk. Okay. Honestly, Fire Wing, it's a video game. I didn't even have that thought cross my mind. Alright, maybe it's time to retire. Take our treasure. Yeah, honestly, Fire Wing, it's a video game. I didn't even think about that. Do not feel like Escape from Ever After is a game that's going to make me have some deep philosophical thoughts. It's a very not serious philosophical game. Alright, so I am going to adjust Tinder a little bit here. Let's give her back that Flaming Fury. Which means I've got to figure out a point here. We'll get rid of Dire Straits, that's fine. I don't think I have anything else that's a 1 skill. That's fine. We can have 1 extra. Alright, let's go talk to everybody again. Well, Flint, Mother Goose and I were just chatting about her latest gossip. You should have seen the look on her face. It was marvelous, simply marvelous. Yeah, I don't like Mother Goose much. Never seen this many stars. Starting to think I should have just traveled when all this is over. I mean, it's not a bad idea. I gotta bring up Mother Goose onto the ship. She's been talking everyone's ears off. Trust me, I would rather have left her in the ocean. That's hilarious. You can just walk right off the front of the ship. We haven't gone up the crow's nest to talk to Wolfgang since we sent him up there. Hi, buddy. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Especially up here. I'll talk to the mouse. Turns out Wolfgang here is a pretty chill guy. No, really? There, pirate head. Want to buy something? No. Alright. Next fight. Starry Night TP. Ready to continue? Let's go. I kind of like the layout of this level. Oh god, me too, Bunnyfish. Me too. I like the layout of this level where it's basically just a linear path. Ship incoming! Ooh! Fairy tale critters. I'm glad I put that fire thing back on Tinder. Deep Woods Deviants. Gargle, 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 gargle! Rawr, 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 rawr. Pretending to be a Murloc. Alright, so first things first. Tinder. Unfortunately, I can't hit all of them. But we can hit 3 of them. Get on fire! And then you can do this. Missed it. Nice. Boo. Alright, I would like you to do that again, please. Bap, bap. Bap, bap. Perfect. What? Yeah, exactly, Melina. Exactly. Bap, bap. Yeah, that's not gonna fly, dude. You know what? I just realized I can't see his health bar. So... yeah, this one's new. Wild Wanderer. These feral wanderers have survived the trials of Mother Nature and aren't about to let you stop them. Remember, fire's your friend. Oh, he's only got 1 hit point left. Goodbye. Oh, come on! Come on, game. That's rude. That is rude. You know what? We'll have a little fun here. It didn't do as much as I wanted it to, sadly. Oh, come on. Goodbye. And we just leveled up. Beautiful. More MP, please. Larg. Would you please take Mother Goose with you? Arg. Can I borrow ye for a moment, mateys? Let's chat in me quarters. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We should be arriving in Port Cutlass by morning, but before we get there, I wanted to thank you. I've been longing to return to the sea for years, But truth be told, I left to work for Ever After Inc. because I wasn't much of a pirate. Your treasure hauls were pitiful, and me crew would sail their way out of a puddle, har har. But now, with your help, I've been thinking we might actually have a shot at claiming Blackheart's bounty and earn the respect and notoriety I've been dreaming of my entire life. Ah, it's off me chest. Let's have a drink, aye? Arg. I thought you could use an energy drink because you're working pretty darn hard. Har har. I'll see you upstairs, mateys. Thanks? Well, that's fun. I don't know if I really trust him knowing that he's from the story, but... a lot of these characters are defying the stereotypes that they're set up with, so... alright, nothing new there. Alright, onwards. Although, before we get into Port Cutlass, friends, I'm gonna go take my last break. I suggest that you all do the same. Get up, get a quick stretch and all that. I will be back very fast. Sorry about that, chat. Trying to stay hydrated. All right, let us do things. All right, we're getting close. Should be in Port Cutlass in the morning. Ready to keep going? Yes. Oh. My quick break off? Maybe? Yes, it is. Beautiful. Off we go. Pork cutlass. Yes, pork cutlass. Here we come. We made it, mateys. Port Cutlass. Place where pirates gather to rest, drink, and touch land. So touch grass. We'll take the skiff ashore. Join me when you're ready. Uh-oh. You get a pork cutlass over my cracked body. Uh-oh. Ah, Humpty Dumpty. I finally caught up with you heathens. Sorry, Yuki. You wouldn't believe what I've been through. I watched across the bottom of the ocean. Not easy for an egg. Who are you again? You don't remember me? Wolfgang, I trusted him, and he didn't catch me. And then you all left me in pieces. All the company's men couldn't put me back together again. Does that jog your memory? I'm sorry, still doesn't ring a bell. Wow. Maybe this will jog your memory then. I will have my revenge! Yeah, about that. About that. Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty probably shouldn't be fighting in his current condition. Alright. Nope. Tinder, light him up. Light him up, Tinder. Oh god, I just one-shot him. It gave me 1 EXP. No, not again! I remember him now from the Trust Fall. Ah, what a shame. Yes, Humpty Dumpty was always such a drama queen, so are you. Now then, let's take the skiff over to Port Cutlass without further delay. God, I hate you. Delightful, you've arrived. I shall be joining you on the skiff. Please don't. Finally, Port Cutlass. Alright, so they're not saying anything interesting. In a minute. Still feel a bit bad I didn't catch Humpty Dumpty in the Trust Fall exercise. I wouldn't feel that bad. Alright, let's do a Healy heal. And a savey save. Alright, onwards. Oi, Flint. Jump in the skip below me to row over to the island. Will do. Yay! Off we go. Wait for me! Get rid of your goosey butt. Hey, no worries, mind the matter. You have a fantastic rest of your day, my friend. And thank you, as always, for stopping by. It's always good to see you. Alright, mateys, welcome to Port Cutlass. Yeah, always good to see everyone out there in Chatland, yeah. It is such a blessing that I get to do this and have such a wonderful community to share this with. There be a truce on this island, meaning here, all pirates must leave their quarrels at sea. Why don't you start by having a gander around and chat with some of the other sea dogs here? Oh. Yeah, I'm sorry I wasn't around yesterday. Trust me, I'd rather have been streaming than being at the dentist. Would rather have been streaming than at the dentist, but it's one of those necessary evils. Uh-oh. Oi. You be the new pirate causing all manner of trouble at the high sea, eh? You don't look like much. Oh, but I am. Arr, give it a rest, lad. This be me new crew. Silver, by the depths as I live and breathe. As if you couldn't be more of a joke after leaving to work for that company. Now you're so with a sorry lot. Aye, lad, we're hunting for Blackheart's bounty, like all the rest of them scurvy dogs, and we're gonna find it. Har, is that so? Blackheart will be rolling his grave if he likes old Sir get his grubby hands on the treasure. Best of luck trying to scrounge for information here. Port Cutlass will be swarmed with greenhorn pirates, all sniffing around for clues about the treasure. Listen to him, crew. Go find the next piece of the map. And that is true. That is true, Firewing. Y'all still looking for that piece of the map, treasure map, eh? ain't getting any help from us. Yeah, we're not letting our secrets slip, unlike those loose-lipped folks that hung out in the tavern. Uh-huh. Fresh fish for sale. No window shopping, son. You don't want to buy some fish, then get out of the way. But fish. I want fish. Give fish. Give it fish. I want fish. What's this? Ooh, that's nice. Alright, welcome to our shop. We sell the finest stolen, acquired goods in the 7 seas. I kind of want that. I do kind of want that. Crafty does not enjoy going to... I do not, Running Paw. The dentist is a place that is... It is a source of a lot of anxiety for Crafty for a multitude of reasons. I do not have the best associations with dentists. Yeah, I do not have the best association with dentists, unfortunately. Have some pretty bad experiences that, in all honesty, gave me a bit of PTSD. Put simply, there is no fun way to find out that Novocaine does not work on you. There's legitimately no fun way to figure that out. And unfortunately, I got to find that out the hard way. So I would like to give you poison infusion. Well, yeah. I'd actually like to give you spiky shell. And then I'll give poison infusion to Flint. But yeah, unfortunately, I do not have the best time at the dentist just because it gives me a lot of anxiety. I have an amazing dentist. Yes, there are many, many alternatives to Novocaine Firewing. There are alternatives to Novocaine. But yeah, that is why I'm not a fan of the dentist. It has nothing against, like, dentistry in that. It's just, I had a very old school, not very nice dentist when I was a kid. I had a very, very old school, not very nice dentist that, unfortunately, I had some pretty bad experiences with, and then didn't go to the dentist for a long time. And finding a dentist that would work through my anxiety with me was not as easy as you would think it is. But I found one that's amazing. I found one that's absolutely amazing that I've been going to for a while now. That when I first started going, they would book double length appointments for me, even if it was just a cleaning. They would book a double length appointment. So they would do like a couple minutes work and then they give me a break. Do a couple minutes work, then give me a break. They were really nice, actually. They were really, really, really nice about it. So it's always a bit of an anxiety, and that's probably why I didn't have a lot of spoons yesterday, and why I always, like, just take a day off when I have to do a dentist appointment. Like, if it was a normal doctor's appointment, I totally would have streamed afterwards. It's just, the dentist takes a lot of spoons. Dentist takes a lot of spoons for Crafty. Yeah, I'm trying, Ugly Stone. I keep getting distracted. Between my brain trying to figure out if I want to try to sew a Kigu in time for Friday, which is not happening, and going on video games are good entertainment rants. Because I've decided that I kind of want a Pokemon Kigu for the Midwest Game Classic. But I looked at the price of Pokemon Kigus this morning, and I'm not going to be buying one. So now I'm trying to figure out if I can make one by April. And I don't know. Because I don't have an embroidery machine or anything like that, so I'd have to do everything by hand, so I don't know. I might just have to save up to get a Pokemon Kiku at some point. Alright, to be honest, I'm kind of done with this whole treasure hunt thing, but I'm loving dressing up as a pirate. Fair. Oh yeah, I love that movie, Firewing. I love A Little Shop of Horrors with Steve Martin and, oh, what's his name? I can't think of his name. Why can't I think of his name? Nope. Brain is not working. Anyway, Little Shop of Horrors is an amazing movie. Rick Moranis. That was the name I was trying to think of. Yep, Rick Moranis. Yeah, I know. I could poke Pixie Makes things, but I feel bad asking people to do things for me. Particularly when I have a pretty tight deadline. Oh, hello, Flint. Hey. You're actually trying to have a private conversation, if you don't mind. You're obviously trying to listen in and steal our leads on the next map piece. You know, I don't like you. And yes, Rick was also in Spaceballs and many other movies. I liked him in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. But yeah, Rick Moranis is one of those very underrated actors for the stuff that he has done. Like, I have seen some of the behind-the-scenes stuff from Little Shop of Horrors, where he had to film entire sequences doing slow motion, and then they had to speed them up in post. So it made the puppet look faster than it actually was. It was just... That man has more acting chops than I think a lot of people realize. All these fresh faces searching for Blackheart's bounty. It better be a true pirate that finds it first if it ain't us. Aye, mateys. Blackheart's spirit will be mighty restless if some landlubber gets his treasure. What if Blackheart's former first mate thinks about these tourists? Graybeard, was it? Graybeard ain't thinking a blasted thing. He's old and blind as a bat. Just in his shack atop the hill all day, doing nothing but collecting dust. Alright, so we need to go. Oh man, that's a movie I hadn't heard about in a long time. Yeah, very true, Ugly Stoat. Well, there, Flint dear. Thanks again for escorting me to Port Cutlass. We were looking for the treasure, so I'll offer a small tip. I just saw that awful fairy godmother and her team scurrying out of the tavern whispering about something. They discovered something important for sure. Haha. Did you know Blackheart's parrot is still kicking? That old bird sits right outside by the water. You reckon she knows anything about where Blackheart hit the piece of map? Nah, she's gone quiet ever since Blackheart passed. Heard that as soon as... I've heard that as soon as she thinks nobody's nearby, she'll start singing Blackheart's melody over and over to herself. As soon as anybody gets close, she shuts right up. Blackheart's melody. Only those that sail with Blackheart were entrusted with that song. Okay. We've got 2 clues, and I just had an idea about what to do about the lawyer and the, I just figured out what I think I'm going to do about the lawyer. What you doing? Get down from there. Sorry. Oh, come on. Ah. I just got an achievement for that. Can I help you? Not at the moment. Don't waste my time, boy. Boy! I ordered a glass of milk, but the bartender laughed in my face. What a friendly lady, or lasses, they say, hee hee. Yeah, he was a good actor. He wasn't my favorite, but I do understand what his appeal was. I need to find the bird. Also this. Secret code. Graybeard. There we go. I'm telling you, I overheard in the tavern. There's a staircase around the back that acts as a secret entrance at Graybeard's house. And why do we need this Graybeard fellow? He's locked himself away, it seems. I'm not inclined to bother him. Well, he used to be Blackheart's first mate. And so he probably knows more about the map pieces than anyone else. I ever heard that the code is 472. Beautiful. Now, where's the parrot? Oh my god, a seal! Bark, bark, bark. It's gotta be footed too. No. No. I do not need a Kigu with feetsies on it. I mean, if I made feetsies, I would make, like, a pair of slippers for it. But having actual shoes in a Kigu makes it available to wear as cosplay. Yar there, buddy. I'm fishing for crabs. Hey, tourist, you realize there haven't been no crabs in these waters for decades. The only way to get a crab in Port Cutlass is to buy one at the market. Gosh darn it, but it's local cuisines. I'm sitting here with my crab trap until I can get my hooves on one. So I gotta stick a crab in the water. Okay. And thank you, JD. Yeah. Toe socks are an option, JD. But again, most conventions don't like you walking around in just socks. Phew, but today. It's so sunny here. This shade is the only place I can bear it. I don't think I'll be finding this treasure, to be honest. Say, would you like to shop through my wares? I would. I would. Crapper hat. We never did find other hats. Rather, not hats. The other part of the, Alright, there's something there. He does need stronger sunblock. Graybeard's home. First mate to legendary Captain Blackheart. The lad keeps himself locked away in there except for the occasional visits to the tavern. Hi? Door's locked. Alright. So I need to buy a crab. Also, we never went in here. Oh, hello. Welcome to the Port Cutlass branch of Ever After Inc. Great. Oh, you guys from the branch are such a riot. You must be a party animal. I'm gonna let you in a little secret. All these pirates in Port Cutlass think they're gonna strike at rich loot and treasure. These corporate fools here be handling me treasure every 2 weeks. They call it a paycheck. Har har. All I gotta do is sit here for 8 hours a day. Usually looting, that's for sure. Debatable. I have had a desk job, and it is not fun. Had to be out of Innspeak when I did. Working an office job is such a step out from being in a cult. Is it really? Some would argue that an office job is a cult. Some would definitely argue office job is cult. Yeah, I had a desk job once working in a call center, and I went bonkers. Like, unironically, I was losing my mind. Not that kind of personality. I would too, Melina. You carry crab? Oh, you're all luck, lad. I'm fresh out. Some bloke just came and purchased me last one. Dang, who? Don't divulge information about me customers. Merchant customer privilege, so it were. Tell me anything about the buyer? Might remember something if I had a bottle of rum to refresh me memory. See what I can do. Okay, now I need to get rum? I'm gonna need Christmas game. Alright, bartender, give me booze. Can I help you? You have rum? Nah. In agreement with Graybeard that all rum shipments get delivered to him upstairs. Because he pays us so much, we even built a special back entrance for deliveries. You gotta know the secret code to go back up there. Well, it's 472. Right here. Tell me, one digit at a time. So, 4, 7, 2. Entry is permitted to Graybeard's house. Ooh, okay. That's a very cool way to do a stairway in the back screen. What in the blazes? You just barged into me quarters. Step closer so I can get a proper look at ye. Hi. Me eyes ain't what they your words were. More scurvy tourist pirates hunting for Blackheart's bounty, eh? I keep me doors locked for a reason. I just want your rum. I reckon you're here because I heard I once sailed with Blackheart as me first mate. As his first mate, rather. Graybeard, retire first mate to Captain Blackheart. Yes, we're indeed looking for the next piece of the treasure map. Do you know where it is? Har. Of course I do, but you're out of luck, because I ain't giving up that info to just anyone. Blackheart would have wanted his treasure to be found by someone who knew him. Well, unless you can prove you knew Captain Blackheart personally, your lips are sealed. Har. That's fine, I'm just going to steal your rum. No! Set you on fire. Hard drink for hard men. Ah, you want me rum, lad? Fine, take it. I got plenty more. Har har. I do want your rum. Do. You know, shower thoughts are fun thoughts. And I was thinking about, like I was saying, I cosplayed for the Midwest Game Classic last year. And I was thinking about, do I want to bring the cosplay I wore last year? Or do I want to try to do a new one? Then I came up with the idea that it'd be kind of fun to have a Lowen Vulpix Higu or something like that. Which don't exist pre-made. You have to make it yourself. And then I started, trying to suss out what it would take to make my own Kigu. And yeah, it's a bit much for Crafty. And I was reminded of my failed attempt at making a Kigu before. Did not go well. Alright, see that pair sitting over there? Ooh! Rumor has it, she once belonged to Blackheart himself. Blackheart's death, the lonely bird is always singing some kind of tune to herself and shuts up quick when someone's in earshot. Yeah, there is. I need to become Seal. Alright, keep losing this blasted card game. I'm telling you, you need a good luck charm. Carry me lucky die. Oh, dice! Wherever the sea takes me. Alright, good luck charm. Where am I gonna get one of those? What be this now? A lucky clover? Well, I'll be. Let's play one more game. If you lose, you give me everything. You're on. And I do love Wolfgang Molina. He is arguably my favorite character. Har har har! I win! What? That'd be impossible. Me dice can't fail me. You must have cheated. You can't be winning against loaded dice. Loaded? Here, kid, catch! Ha! These dice always roll a double 6. Get back here! Well, okay. So the training game is actually a game mechanic. Yeah, I figured there was one back here. Cool. Okay, so now we can go back. Put the candle there. Alright, so now we can go back to get that, exactly. Dice for the unicorn. However, I'm curious. You buy the last crab? So look for this, blah, 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 fine. Okay, so let's go back. There was a teleporter somewhere. Was it in here? No. Is it in the tavern? There is a teleporter here, but where? Yeah, I know. I want your crabs. I want a crab game. Top of the... Oh, yeah, you're right. It's up by Dracula. Thank you, JD, for the reminder. But yeah, I wish I could trade it for the crab. I can trade it for the hard drive, though. Let's go back here. Let's go take care of that. We're making progress. It's slow progress, but we are making progress. Alright, so now we get to IT. I think is actually this way. Nope, not that way. Well, maybe that way. Thank you. Oh, no, that's the Forbidden Library. Dang it. Ooh, that... Fair, Ugly Stoat. I forgot we have to give him rum. Alright, so IT department, hard drive, then rum. IT department, then rum. How quickly a crafty forgets what she needs to do, huh? Hi. I was pretty sick. I was looking at screens all day. Yeah, you're suspicious of me, but you don't seem to actually care. Alright, so you get loaded dice. Excuse me, coming through. May not be there. Probably made a series of bad decisions led me here to this very spot. But aside, I'm not going to make any choices for myself anymore. Roll the dice to decide if today's the day to move on or stay put. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Let's give him a roll. Double sixes. Double sixes, dang. First is definitely telling me to move. See you later, pal. Beauty. Alright, so that's one thing down. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. And a boop. And a box. Bottle of precious ink. Thank you. And hard drive is there. Boop. Your hard drive. Alright. There you go. New IT bird. Ever need technical help? Yeah, I know. Okay, so I guess I just go give it to the Minotaur? Wait, go all the way to the right? Is there a hole in the wall? That should give me a gem. I don't know where you're trying to lead me, Ugly Stoat. Yeah, fair. I mean, I'll take the gem. I kind of want to get in there, but I guess we can't get in there yet. Because I can't move that block. And I don't see anything else secret-wise in here. Unfortunately. Let's go give this to the Minotaur and get that quest knocked off. Which I'm beginning to feel like all of these quests that I think are optional aren't really optional quests. Like there are a lot of quests in this game that I have mentally labeled as optional, and I don't think they're actually optional. Hey, buddy. I'll break my ears from me. There you go. New hard drive. Oh, that's supposed to be one of these hard drives. Yep, definitely hard drive. I'll be. I know how this hunk of metal is supposed to fix anything, but I suppose you did what I asked. Tell you what, I'll give you something you actually need. What? Place to store coins, but you don't really need this. It's a piggy bank. That's right. Young folks start needing to think about finances. Back in my day, we didn't need 20 budgeting tools and a podcast to tell us not to blow our money on avocado toast. I take personal offense to that because I had avocado toast for breakfast. Try putting some money away. Huh, you can thank me later. Guess you want your sun gem back too. Here. Thank you. I was going to say, I take personal offense at that because I had avocado toast for breakfast today. But I also only buy avocados when they're cheap. Rum. Like, avocado toast is absolutely delicious, but we only get to have that when the avocados are on sale, so back to you, game. Back to you and making fun of my avocado toast. Avocado toast is delicious, particularly when you have candied bacon sriracha salt. Yep, avocado. Actually, it was sourdough toast, too. It was super bougie this morning for breakfast. We had sourdough avocado toast with candied bacon sriracha salt. Is that a bottle of rum for me? Give it here. Okay, I'll tell you what you want to know. All I remember is the one who bought me last crab was an employee at the local office for your company, which is located right over yonder. Fun. Alright, fetch quest. Ugh, what is that rancid smell? This simply will not do. Oh, God. Why, hello there. Welcome to the Pork Cutlass branch of Ever After Inc. I apologize for the smell in here. Someone microwaved this crab and made the entire office reek of seafood, and then they fled the scene. Just basic office etiquette to avoid microwaving seafood. Who doesn't know that? Great request, but can we actually take that crab off your hands? Sorry, but no. Someone committed an office faux pas, and this crab is evidence. I can't have you disturbing the crime scene until we find out who's responsible for this travesty. Okay, find out who's responsible. I can take the crab, though. Ugh, gross, but okay. You know, I have a really funny story about office etiquette and seafood. I have a really funny story about office etiquette and seafood. At one of the jobs I held, it was at a physical therapy office where I was working as a secretary. And one of our therapists would bring lean cuisines to work every day for lunch. And he was one of those people that was a workaholic. So his lunch was literally 5 minutes and then he'd just go right back to work. But he didn't want to wait the time that it took to cook a lean cuisine in the microwave. So whenever he got to work, he would put the lean cuisine in the fridge to let it de-thaw before he put it in the microwave. Now, you can already see the problem with this because you're not supposed to do that with lean cuisines. That's how you actually make them go bad. That is an extremely bad decision when you have a lean cuisine. Do not do this. His favorite lean cuisine was one that contained fish. So we would have de-thawing fish in the fridge, and then he would microwave it. The smell was nauseatingly bad. What's worse is that sometimes he would forget that he put his lean cuisines in the fridge and would leave them for days. So then it turned into the entire fridge now smelled like de-thawed fish. He would still eat them. So now we have like 2 to 3 day old thawed lean cuisine fish in the microwave. It was bad enough that patients complained about the smell. It was atrociously bad. And the funny thing was that we couldn't do anything about it because he was the head therapist and basically the boss of the therapy unit. It wasn't until, like, patients filed formal complaints about it that we got him to stop doing it. So then he took his lean cuisine upstairs to the hospital microwave and microwaved it there and then would eat it in his office. So he just made the hospital then smell like dead fish. It was so gross. We also had a moron in the, and I don't use that word lightly, we also had a complete just idiot that liked to burn their popcorn. Like, no joke, intentionally would burn their popcorn every time they made popcorn in the microwave. And it was another one of those things of, like, we talked to them, or HR talked to them, and they just kept doing it until they banned popcorn in the entire facility. So gross. They like the taste of it, Melina. They burn the popcorn because they like the taste of it. Wait, hold on. All I gotta do is sit here for 8 hours, huh? Crab. No, I don't know anything about no crab microwaver. Smells good in here, though. Har har. Glad I got out of InSpeak. Oh, are you trying to find the bloke who used the microwave? Yeah, I saw him. It's weird, though. I didn't actually see him leave. The unicorn? Heyo. Guys from your branch was right. Oh, are you looking for the one who microwaved the crab? Between you and me, I think it was a visitor like you. I think it was this guy. I don't know why you keep the soggy crab, the freaky stuff you plan to do with it. Okay. So it's not him. It was very ick. Ah, good eye. Oh my god, it was Sherlock Holmes, really? Good eye, ugly soap. Oh, so welcome on in, Foski. Welcome in. Detective Holmes, what are you doing back here? Ah, I admit it was me. I microwaved the crab. I just had to have some seafood. Cthulhu gets really offended when I eat seafood, and since I'm away from them right now, I couldn't help myself. Look, we're gonna need you to come clean. You're right, I am a man of integrity, and holding myself accountable would be a heroic and noble thing to do. Let's not get carried away. Okay, I shall go tell the receptionist at once. But yeah, good eye, ugly stoat. I didn't see his hat peeking over. Crab. A slimy crab. Yeah. Detective came clean about microwave the crab. It was really weird. Alright, so now... nope. Let's go up here. Oop. Ew. Sniff, sniff. Is that crab? I must have it. Woohoo! I don't need to catch one anymore. Thank goodness. Wait a sec. Crab's a little mushy. Has it been microwaved? Just a bit. Ah, just how the locals prepare them. Thanks, bud. Boy, am I glad to be done fishing. What a boring sport. I like fishing. Fishing is actually a guilty pleasure of mine. And I don't get to do it at all. I really don't have anyone to go fishing with, unfortunately. Maybe someday. Oh my god, a seal. What's in here? Oh, fun shenanigans is what's in here. Boop, boop. I agree with the unicorn. Yeah. Nice. I like free cookies. Interesting. So how am I supposed to get over there? Is there a hidden passageway back here? There is. Always behind the waterfall. Always behind the waterfall. Nice. And more ink. Awesome. Oh. Sorry, I'm just looking at what time it is and going, I don't want to adult today, but I have to. I gotta get skills that pay the bills done as quickly as possible today, and maybe I'll have time to do one demo before I have to start cleaning up and go to the gym. Alright, so I'm thinking that one of those passages we see outside is the way to get up there. We just need that last character to bust some rocks for us. Aww. Song known only to Blackheart's trusted crew. Cute. What? Don't like seals, Burb? Mushy. Nice off shot. That means for an escape. I got burnt toast on purpose. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, Foski. Just like, as weird as this sound, black butter noodles is a thing that I grew up on, and I still kind of have a taste for, to be honest. Because basically where you take, like, decent quality butter. Yes. You take decent quality butter and you take it past the point of caramelization. And then you put it on egg noodles. It's an acquired taste. I will freely admit that. And I know a lot of people, definitely a lot of people in my life that I've met do not like it, but it's something I grew up on, so I guess I have the taste for it. Alright, so let's pull out Wolfgang. That is not Wolfgang. Alright. Wolfgang, you're so happy. That's Blackheart's melody. That tune hasn't graced me years and decades. Polly, is that you? Oh, aw, come here, my beautiful darling. It's been years since I've seen you. You finally returned. Aww. You mateys have done me a kindness today. Polly was Blackheart's parrot, and I loved her dearly. The three of us sailed all over the world together. When Blackheart passed, Polly was inconsolable with grief. She flew off, not letting anyone near. I think hearing Blackheart's song must have brought her back to me. We'll have a quiet old life together, won't we, Polly? I'll take care of ye. Aww. I know how to repay ye. It's not too much trouble. We're looking for Blackheart's bounty, and we need to know where the next map piece is hidden. That's right. You want Blackheart's bounty. Well, I think ye lot have proven yourselves worthy of it. I don't know where the final resting place of his treasure is. I never had the drive to... Oh, excuse me. I don't know the final resting place of his treasure. I never had the drive to go after it. But the next map piece has been in me possession this whole time. Ha ha ha. Ye lot can have it. Yay! Now, go find Blackheart's bounty. I think the old lad would have approved of your crew. Ha ha. Nice! Alright. Well done, securing the next piece of the map, mateys. Now, let's see. Where are we headed next? Final piece of the treasure map lies on Molten Maw Island. Oh, that sounds fun. Home to the blazing volcano. Most pirates don't dare set foot on Molten Maw Isle. The Blackheart stash the next piece of map there, and that's where we be heading. Yeah, exactly, Melina. A volcano, you say? Yeesh. Always one thing after the other with you people. You didn't have to come with. Har har har. He be chasing Blackheart's legendary treasure, the most coveted prize in all the seven seas. Did he expect it to be easy? Set sail post haste. Flint, come speak to me when you're ready. Okay. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to hit these barrels. I'm going to go take a rest. We're going to save. And then, unfortunately, friends, that's where we're going to leave it today. It is almost 2 o'clock, and that is an excellent place for us to just kind of wrap things up. Let's do a safety save. That is an excellent place for us to wrap things up. So, unfortunately, my friends, that is where we're going to have to end today. It would be absolutely amazing, Melina, if that's what it turned out to be. I would be very amused if that is what ended up happening. Oh, look, there's Tap Tap Loot. I'd be very, very, very amused if a pie recipe is what the treasure ended up being. And given the way this game has been going, that wouldn't surprise me if it was something silly like that. Wouldn't surprise me at all if it was something silly like that. Have you found a barrel of monkeys? We have, actually. No, we haven't, actually. We have not found a barrel of monkeys. Sorry, you made me think of... Zero Wolf has been showing me the amazing digital circus, and that's why I was thinking, oh yeah, there was a barrel of monkeys in that. But no, I have not found a barrel of monkeys in Escape from Ever After yet. Nice. Nice, Running Paw. Good pun. Good pun, my friend. Unfortunately, though, friends, as much as I want to keep going, friends, I do unfortunately have things that I need to do today. So I'm going to find someone nice for us to raid into, and then I will see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday. So off because I didn't stream yesterday. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and instead of Fallout, it has been decided that we are going to do the review stream. This is going to be, for now, a one-shot review stream. I may or may not continue this game at a later date. For right now, though, we already have 3 games on our plate. So until we finish them, that is going to be a game that just kind of waits for now. Yeah, we're going to have to do that on Friday, probably after the Pokemon Presents. That is something else to remember. So yeah, so tomorrow is going to be a review stream, so please do tune into that. I'll also be live on Thursday and Friday this week. We're making up for me taking today off. Not to mention, Friday is the Pokemon Presents, so it kind of worked out perfectly. Having Monday off, because I'm going to be doing the Pokemon Presents on Friday, which will be fun. Alright, so let us see who is live, and then we will raid into somebody. Today is Tuesday, which means there's no stream this evening, as it is Final Fantasy XIV raid night for myself and Zero Wolf. So we will not see you tonight, but like I said, I'll be back tomorrow morning with a review stream, which will be fun. It is a retro-inspired Monster Collection game. Retro-inspired Monster Collection game, so that should be quite fun. It'd be quite fun. Has tomorrow's game been decided? Yes, Firewing, it is a review stream. As stated in Discord, we changed from Fallout to doing a review stream. I'm trying to find who to raid into. I haven't raided them in a while. I'm just seeing who is live right now and who I haven't raided in a bit. I'd love to raid them, but they're playing Mugenics, and I don't want to subject you all to that game. It's a game. Eugenics is definitely a game. But no, we might do a short demo tomorrow along with the review stream, but it's mostly just going to be the review stream. Who haven't I raided in a while? I have not raided them in a while, so I think I'm going to give them a raid. Alright, so we're going to raid on into Dice Wolf today. I don't get the chance to raid them that often because we're usually streaming on opposite schedules, or we're streaming at the same time. So we are going to raid on into a dice today. They're currently playing a game right now called Last Mage. I am not familiar with this game, so this should be interesting. Right, Tuesday, no stream tonight. Be back tomorrow, review stream. And yeah, keep coming with those Steam Next Fest demos too, friends. Please do continue telling me on Discord if you're finding any Next Fest demos that are interesting to you, and I will add them to the list of ones that I'm going to try to check out. For now, though, I'm going to get that raid started over to Dice Wolf. Again, thank you so much, everyone, for keeping me company today. It has been an unreal day. Absolutely unreal. Thank you for all of the sub bombs, the gifted subs, the prime subscriptions, the kibble biddies, the enlarged emotes, all of that crazy stuff. You have made me smile to the point that I think my face is going to be hurting for the rest of the day today. So, big thank you for that. Much love, much hearts. And I hope that you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your days. So until then, my friends, stay safe, stay healthy. Remember to always, always, always stay crafty. And I'll be seeing y'all again real soon. Really, Daichi? Right at the end, you have to slip that in. Well, thank you, Daichi, for gifting that sub to drink water. I am going to go do that myself and get a spot of lunch. So thank you again, Daichi, and I will see you all tomorrow, you crazy beans.